Yo, what's up, everyone? What's good in these YouTube streets? So, first and foremost, if you guys could hear me, if you guys could see me too, when it comes to with my audio and video, feel free to let me know. And I welcome you guys to another after hour conversation. This is a place for anyone and everyone, for anyone who loves to have open discussions about different topics. It could be from entertainment to self care to wellness, relationships, sexuality, personal growth, and so much more. So if you guys are open to those kind of conversations, especially if it's like a mixture of all of them, feel free to tune in, feel comfortable, say hello to me, to people in the chat, and for those who are watching the replay, hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So when it comes to with that, and yeah, I hope everyone is having an awesome weekend for those who are in the US and for those who are all over the globe too, whether you're in South America or certain parts of Asia, Africa, Europe, you name it. So yeah, that's basically it. So when it comes to you with that, yeah, what's up, Melinda? Good to see you. What's good? What's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So yes, indeed. Thank you for being here. So yeah, it's really interesting weekend so far. Got some rest, took care of my self-care essentials when it comes to just getting some sleep and everything else. It's really been a chill day. I'm kind of really grateful about that too. So, I hope everyone, especially for those who are mods out there too, hopefully you guys are doing good. So yeah, that's basically it. And I saw that what you guys voted for when it comes to what today's topic that you guys want to just react to and have a discussion about. And I just really want to ask you some questions too, regarding that kind of topic too, when it comes to with relationships. And I have a video that I want to share with you guys too. And also too, when it comes to the pop up balloon kind of like discussions, I'm not sure which one you want to see. You want to see our Let's version, or you want to see kicking it with cold versions too. So I'm not sure which one you want to see, because there's like multiple pop the balloon kind of like series. There's Arlettes, then there's the other one, kicking it with colds. It's kind of like the classy version, and there's a hood version. I was like, I don't want to, kind of say that too. So I just want to be respectful to all content creators who are making really good podcasts out there too. So I don't know. I just really want to address that. And especially for those who are just coming in here, and for those who are new to this channel, and for those who are coming back, I just really want to, if you got some education or some entertainment or all the above from this podcast too, hey, that's awesome. So if you learned something new, if you enjoyed it, I mean, that's awesome. This channel is all about entertainment, but also there's also, snippets of, wellness and education and all that stuff too. So when it comes to you with that, and if you guys are open to that as well, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about that as well. So again, I just really want to, yeah, Too Cold and Arlette's versions are good too, but like when it comes to me, like I do the reaction discussions just for you guys. I mean, if it was just up to me, I would have just watched it already, just off of YouTube, or just like not stream it. But like when it comes to with these podcasts, it's specifically for you guys too, for the audience. I just like that's how I make the polls for. So it's kind of like with Pop the Balloon, whether you want to watch Arlette's version or you want to watch Too Cold's versions too. I mean, hey, it's up to you guys. What's up, K Travel? I just really good to see you. So what's good? What's good? I love the real one. What's the real one? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. I never seen that one before. So that's cool. I might check that one out too. So good to see you, K Travel. Hopefully everything is well with you as well. So good stuff. Shout out to you, K Travel. I love the hood version. I'm used to talking. Yeah, yeah. Okay. You want to see Too Cold's version? Okay. I know that's kind of like, different from most people would watch too. So, I mean, it's pretty cool if you guys want to see that version. I'm not sure if I saved it, but let's see. What's the real version that you were talking about, Kay? We might look into that one too. So, let's see. Give me a second here. It's like Pot the Balloon, only they have different categories of people: older, short, Christian. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. So they have different categories. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Great to see you. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're feeling better, Kay. That's awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, you're off chemo? That's good for you. And congrats about that too. So yeah, kudos to you, K Travel, for that kind of accomplishment. That's really good, seriously. So the real one. The real one. Let me look that up. I never heard that one before. So give me a second here. The real one, the real one, the real one. Okay, the real one popped a balloon. Oh, this guy. The last talk show. This is the guy that made that. Okay, let me see if I could find a playlist. Okay, so let's see. Oh, let's see here. The real. Oh, I think I've saved this podcast. I think I did. Let me take a look. Yeah, I think I saved it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it again. Let's see. Let me see if I could find it. Because I know I saved it, but I just didn't know what the name it was. But then now you said the real one. Let me take a look at that. Let's check this out here. So let's see. Tekken. I got a bunch of Tekken stuff here. Real one. No. No. Let me take a look. It's up here somewhere. I know I had it somewhere. Oh, let me take a look again, guys. Let me take a look. Just out of curiosity. I know I saved it. Unless it's the real. Let me take a look down here. And the original. Let's see. Huh. I know I saved it, but damn. Where I thought I know I saved it up in here. Let me take a look again. Let's see the real one. No. 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 What the hell? What's thoughts with thoughts? Oh, that's interesting. I might have to get rid of this one for now. Just because. My, let me go back and see if I can resave it the note here. Hold on. Sorry for the mishap. Let me try to save it and save it again. See if that'll work. There we go. That works. And maybe I just passed it. So let's check it out. See how many lists. A short. Okay. A real one. A love. But wait a minute. I thought you only had like pop the balloon. Interesting. 43 episode season 4. Interesting. These look like all shorts though. Huh. Interesting. Season 1, season 2. Season 4. Let's see. Maybe it's this one? Oh. I'm not sure. I have to look into this one though. Hmm. Gotcha. Let's see. Hot the balloon. Might have to make a playlist for this one too. Oh, interesting. So, most interesting. Let me see. Oh, he was a contestant? Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry for I was just straggling along. I don't know if you guys could see that though, but I was just looking at his channel too. So interesting stuff. Oh, you're welcome, Kay. I'm glad that you're feeling better. What dude was on or that show? The lady said she was looking for the real one. See that dude? Maybe that's a good question. I don't remember that, Melinda. So maybe you or Michelle probably remember that too. So like when it comes to with our Let's episodes, I really remember certain things. So it's kind of like if I have to watch it over and over again, because usually I watch it with you guys, and just like with me, it's just like it'll be like a hit or miss. Not just say it because I don't like the show. I really like it. I just don't watch it frequently, if that makes sense. But like when it comes to with that, him being like a contestant on Arlette's Pop the Balloon show, maybe you'll probably be both. I don't know. So interesting stuff there too, with that. So we might look into this one if you guys want to see this one or Arlette's or Too Cold. If you, if you guys want to see different versions of that too. I don't know. So oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool. Okay, yeah, shout out to the last talk show and Arlette, of course, too, and her husband, and Too Cold as well. So again, if you guys want to see Too Cold versions or Arlette's versions or the last talk show versions too, which one you want to see for today's podcast, just feel free to let me know, especially for this podcast too, so I can post the playlist or the links too. But like when it comes to with the last talk shows, channels. I'm trying to find like the full playlist if he made one for this particular series, which is really interesting. So I'm trying to find that. If you could have made like a pop the balloon kind of playlist, that would have been cool. I don't see that though. Maybe I have to create that one too. No, let me look at this one more time. 'Cause this one looks like clips or something. I don't know. Oh wait, maybe this was it then. Hmm, that's weird. That's super strange. Yeah, maybe I have to create a playlist for that too. Maybe at another time though. Huh. Interesting. Hmm. Ain't that something? So yeah. That's interesting. Let me go back to the The last one is 11 minutes. Can't watch that one. And maybe okay. You want to watch the last one's um version? Okay, we can watch that one. But yeah, let me take a look at that. Then we'll watch a video before that. Then we'll watch that one. How's that for you guys? See if you guys are open to it. So let me see if we can go back. We'll go back to his podcast and let's see. Podcast. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a long ass Flanagan series right there. Which one that was 11 minutes long? Let me take a look at that one. If I'm going too fast, feel free to let me know. I'm just scrolling through this playlist over here that I saved. So sorry about that if you just hear like blank silence for all that. So let me take a look at this. Is it this one? Let me take a look. 9 months ago. Not that one. Oh. Oh, it's a cartoon? Oh, okay. Which one is a cartoon, Melinda? We can watch that one. I don't know. I'm trying to find that one. If you could find a link to it, feel free to post it. But I'm trying to find that one. Honestly, since you mentioned it. So cool. You guys are open to it, and that's cool. So I'm trying to find that one and all that stuff. So let's see. Arlette has like episode 53, so that's a cool version. And let's see. Trying to find that one. And let's see. Oh, the fighting cartoon? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Pop the Balloon. Oh, okay. I am so sorry. I'm so oblivious sometimes. Not trying to beat myself up, but it's just like I'm not sure what people are talking about. I thought you guys are talking about Pop the Balloon, but yeah, if you guys want to see the let me see. Oh, actually, there is a video that we can watch that's actually really short. So let me see if I can bring it up too. So, and this is like, relating to relationships and sexuality too. So if you guys are open to watching that one, and then we could watch which version of Pop the Balloon that you guys want to watch. And then after that, then we can really just, if you guys want like a card for today or like a collective message, feel free to ask me. So this is, when it comes to you with relationships and healing and sexuality, intimacy, and so many more topics too. If you guys are open to having a discussion about that, hey, feel free to get comfortable, get your snacks, self-care supplies, all that stuff too. So let me see if I can go back to this playlist right here, just to stop right here for a moment. And then let me see if I could bring this video up too when it comes to with that. So yeah, yeah, there's an interesting video that I was really want to, like, no, my text said 2 stories in like 2 words. Crazy hand-to-hand relationship. Crazy hand-to-hand relationships. Are you talking about me or are you talking about somebody else? Let me take a look at that. This dude was fantastic. Okay, okay, too cold. Okay, the fighting cards. But yeah, when it comes to with like if you guys are open to having discussions about relationships, since we're talking about that, there's this video by this content creator named Danica Marie. If you guys ever heard of her, if not, if you guys don't like her content, that's understandable. But she's really cool. She talks about like personal growth and relationships, and she's a really advocate for relationships too, especially when it comes to for both sexes, for men and women. And just like when it comes to with like, I remember if, for last week's podcast, I was talking about that Shannon Sharp incident when it comes to him dealing with a certain woman, that's just out for his money and trying to like sue him for $50 million, which is really a really crazy amount. That's like Chelsea Clinton money, like the great Chris Tucker said too. And just like when it comes to with that, and I'm not sure if this is true out there for anyone who's in the dating market, or I should say the dating climate right now, but especially if you're single, like when it comes to women being rejected by men or men, being rejected by women. I'm not sure what's going on. Honestly, I try to keep up what's going on in the world too, but like when it comes to with relationships and for intimacy or relationships as well, it's pretty weird out there, especially in these difficult times. Everything's so expensive now, and gas prices are going up in the US, and I don't know, it's a lot of crazy stuff happening out there too. So um interesting. Oh, you're talking about yourself, Melinda? Oh, okay, my bad. I thought you were talking about me. I wasn't offended, but it was just like trying to understand what you're talking about. But like, yeah, if you guys this video is 10 minutes long. So like when it comes to with this, particular video, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too. And especially for the men out there too who are listening in the dating market, especially if you're a black man, white man, any man too, whether wherever you're from too. So when it comes to with that, and yeah, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts. And like the screen of it too, Danica Marie is pretty funny and pretty awesome. So in my opinion, of course. So like if you guys ever want to watch this video, just like for the like a educational but entertaining kind of way too, if you guys want to watch that for yourselves, I'll make sure to post this video in the description below. So especially for those who are watching the replay. And that's pretty much it. And then after this, we can watch like any version of Pop the Balloon. It could be Arlettes or Too Colds or the other versions too. So without further ado, let's get this video started. So let me see if I can play it. So here we go. Um, let's get this party started.
I'm gonna be real. This was embarrassing. Okay, and it's looking like the men are just not playing any games. All right, they are not taking any chances when it comes to risking their freedom, their peace, livelihood. Like men are on guard. Do you understand me? This is not a drill. Okay, this is not a drill. Now, shout out to my good sis, the queen of accountability. I was over on Instagram when I came across this post that she had put up over there, and I just could not believe my eyes. How bad is it really when you have the men physically having to remove the women up off of them from throwing cheeks?
Yo, spicy.
Like seriously, since when
Yo, what the hell?
did men push away the cheeks?
Oh, hold on. Did I put the?
This is
Oh shit. Sorry about that. Shit.
like the
Whoops.
video, share the video, subscribe. Let's get into this, okay? Y'all have to be bewildered right alongside me, okay? Let's get into it.
What in the world is no, she throwing that thing back and he ain't having that shit. No, what the hell? Yeah, I'm like the same way as you.
Now,
Jay.
she
Well,
looks
what the
just
fuck?
as confused as I do.
I'm
Like,
confused
damn, like
too, girl. What the hell's
men not
going on here?
trying to
Look,
toss up
it's
the
everybody's
cakes.
confused. What the hell?
Like I'm throwing peach at you. All right.
That's
And
crazy.
you have the audacity to push me up off of you. You have the audacity to say, no, thank you. Leave me alone. What? Ladies, y'all done messed up. Y'all have messed up. We got to play this back. Okay. Get the likes up. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Okay. Y'all got to see this. This is what's happening in 2025. Look at them.
Where are they
Got
at?
his
You know, is
arms
that a
folded.
bar or
You're
something?
like, girl, please. She like, please just take my cheeks. Like, don't you see the snow bunny cheeks? You don't want the snow bunny cheeks? No. He proceeds to.
You know what, Kate? I'm curious about that too, because what led to this as well? If they're at a bar, if they're at a club or something. I'm curious about this also. This video just popped up on my feed just a few hours ago, and I was just like, like what the hell's going on here? Like, you know, men are women being rejected by certain types of men. I don't know. It's to me, it's kind of like hard to believe because like men, especially men who are attracted to women, especially like if they're single as well, it's just like any kind of attention from women, especially if we are attracted to them, it's like okay, that's cool. But like like when it comes to like how people's moods are, it's just like maybe it's not like the right time. Maybe he's got some stuff going on. He's got a lot of his mind, or if he's taken too, if he's just dating somebody, or I don't know, maybe he's not attracted to her, so it could be a lot of factors too. But like, especially, for those who don't know about the Shannon Sharp incident, Shannon Sharp, kind of like a well-known figure in the sports community and sports or social media uh spaces too. It's just like he's dealing with someone who's, a white woman too. Not trying to put race into it, but I gotta keep it real. It's just like just like that Shannon Sharp incident really just brought up some stuff too when it comes to with interracial dating, like, with the I say like the pros and the cons of it too when it comes to for black men or white women or, or anything like that too. So look where pause. Look where is pause. Maybe they do have history. I don't know. So look where it's pause. Where is it paused that I don't get it. Like it looks like the girl's touching her shoulder, so oh wait a minute, take a look at that. Let me see. That could be it. In the background, another woman's hands on, dude. Oh, wait, is it? Let me take a look at that. Could be. Let's play some more of this too. But like getting back to what I was talking about with the Shannon Sharp incident, really just brought up some stuff too when it comes to with interracial dating. So let's play a little bit more of this too and see what happens.
Get up. Ladies.
Yeah, I'm looking at the white
Not
dude.
only
It does look
are
like
the
someone's
men
touching him
not
too.
going to the singles events,
Hmm.
not buying y'all drinks at the club. Hell, last time I checked, the men are not even going to the club. And the ones that do don't want to be bothered with you. Okay? The men are not dating in relationships. Fellas, I have a serious question. I know y'all in here deep right now. I got a serious question coming from your little big sis, okay?
All right,
Please answer honestly.
Come on.
If Snow Bunny,
Hey,
or maybe a
yo.
chocolate bunny, caramel bunny, whatever kind of damn bunny, if they were throwing cheeks at you and peach at you at the club, are you going to push them away? Like, is it that serious right now? Like, no.
Um, oh man, that's a good question. But like to answer her question, it's just really depends on the situation. So that's just me being a single man. I can only answer that. But for me, it's a depends on the situation. I'll just leave it at that. So, and it's a long situation too. So I can go in totally different directions about that. But we're gonna continue to play this video. But like, yeah, I saw the dude in the video too. Um, it's just like maybe someone is touching him. I don't know. It's hard to tell with that video too because it's so small. How it's just like the screen of it. I don't know. We have to watch it again. So yeah, I kind of get what you're saying there too. Okay, I'm not sure if this is true actually because it's like I don't go to bars or clubs, but I do like go to the gym or even just talk with certain friends. I'm not sure what's going on in the dating scene, but like maybe in certain places, maybe certain men are just, rejecting women or vice versa. I don't know. The dating market too is kind of like it's weird sometimes too. So it's like you may know one thing, but there's something else that just like really new. So to me, honestly, it's just like I don't know. It's skeptical. So you guys could share your own feelings and thoughts about that too when it comes to just with the dating market and all that. So I don't know. Honestly, you guys can fill me in on it too if you guys are open to sharing that. If not, that's totally fine. Especially for I've not been in 100 years too apart. Yeah, I don't blame you for that too, Melinda. It's just like it's been a while for you to go to the bar or club. So I understand that because people nowadays, like to just stay at home. They want to just look at the stars. They want to look at the stars with their telescope or you like play with some tarot cards or oracle cards or watch Netflix, in their house or in their apartments or even just like they want to just go on a video game system and just chill with their friends or with their partners too. So it can really just be different for many people, especially when it comes to with connecting with another person and even dating them too. Like dating can really just so different for so many people. So oh, you don't have to beat yourself up, Melinda. I mean, I get it. I mean, there's nothing wrong when it comes to getting older. It's just like how you view yourself. It's kind of like, I heard this really interesting content creator, and she's in her 60s, but she doesn't say that she's old. She's just 60 years young, which is a really good perspective about that too when it comes to with age. Not saying you can, you don't have to like adapt it, but it's something to really just keep in mind, just like when it comes to just really feel good about yourself when it comes to with that. And I made a video about that too a while back, a year ago. So if you guys ever want to check it out for yourselves at any time, you're more than welcome to do that. But really just getting back to the topic of this too, it's just like, I'm, 60 years young, I'm 37 years young. And people can really just adapt to that kind of like mindset, especially for men and women who are just really getting older too, if that makes sense. So that's just like what I'm learning too when it comes to just really, practicing mindfulness and all that. It's like, I'm 37. That's cool, So I'm content with that. So, but I understand where you're coming from with that too, Melinda. So last time I was in a bar, it was a bar restaurant. That could be it. K travel. That might be it. Maybe it could be a different kind of bar or club or pub, whatever you want to call it too nowadays. I don't know. So yeah, because those kind of places can really just be loud. People can be rude. People be drunk, trying to fight you, trying to hook up with you. Alcohol smell like funky, funky breath and all that. It's just like people nowadays, especially after COVID, they don't want to deal with that kind of shit no more. So it's like I don't blame them. So like people want to stay home and just watch Netflix, order out, or just like have sleepovers or whatever you guys people call it nowadays too. So I don't know. I always try to keep it like a genuine and realistic view about it too when it comes to with dating and intimacy and relationships. So yeah, but I can be totally naive about certain things because I'm still, in my prime. I'm 37. So who knows? I gotta probably um explore the world more too. The bars in Portland are extremely loud. Yeah, yeah, that's like, I don't blame you for feeling that way. And it could be any bar too, like even like bars here in Southern California. Whew. Oh man, I mean, the craziest one I've been to was in LA, and that was like in Halloween. That was like a few years ago. But or I should say like a year ago too, I should say. And yeah, no, actually take that back. It was a few years ago, 2023. And yeah, and then like the second one, yeah, I went to was in Orange County, but like so far the craziest ones I've been to was in LA. And yeah, I don't tend to go back to those kind of places anytime soon in the future because it's so loud and can really just be weird and all that. So yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. And yes, COVID has changed a lot for so many people. It changed everything, a lot of things actually. Yeah. Oh, a wisdom discount? Oh, that's a good I like that. The wisdom discount? Yo, that is so cool. They do that actually in your area, Kate? That is cool. I should tell my dad about that. That is cool if they do that in California too. Yo, that's like, oh, that's cool. I hope do they do that for like certain services too? Like if you go to events, or is it just like certain things, Kay, if you want to elaborate on that? Because that's really cool. I like that. You get discounts too when it comes to with that. Only 10%. It should be 50. Things are expensive out here now. So that should be 50% off, Kay. Shoot, if it was up to me, it'd be 50% off, just me saying that, of course. Oh, just selective things? Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, the wisdom discount, that's really cool, especially if you're getting pot or cannabis out there too in certain dispensaries. So that's really cool. Yeah, they should just really just name it the wisdom discount. That's really cool. I like the wisdom discount more than the senior discount. Because like when people hear senior, it's like, yo, are you calling me unc or something or auntie? It's like, what the fuck? you know? But like the wisdom discount, that's kind of really a respectful way for people who are older to really just get discounts with certain things and items and all that. So hopefully that's like someday too in the future, that's like apply to like, certain services and products too, like with going to events or going to getting certain products at a 50% discount. Hopefully that's, eventually in the future, that's just like the norm, the wisdom discount. Because that's really cool. I love that. I love that. The wisdom discount. I'm a totally fan of that too. So that is cool. And thank you for sharing that, Kay. That's really cool. So yeah, it should. Yeah, definitely. Especially, for, older people too, men and women. So definitely the wisdom discount, that's for sure. Because we got to respect our elders, man, because, that's something that I've learned from my parents and grandparents too, you know? So that's really awesome. Good stuff. Whew. Anyways, let's get back to the video, see what's up with this one. So there we go. But yeah, when it comes to the question that then Danica Marie was just asking for men out there, is there any women out there in the dating scene? Are you rejecting certain women who are just like acting weird, or no? If you want to answer that question by Danica Marie, and if you guys want to see the original video, I'll make sure to post it in the description below. So if you guys ever watching a replay or you want to just check this out for yourselves, you're more than welcome to do so. But anyways, let's get back to it and finish the video. Then we'll go to the Pop the Balloon series too.
No, I can't take no chances. These females be trying to set you up. I don't know what she on, but I don't want it. Put a 2 in the chat if it's this real in the field right now, so where y'all are not even taking any chances as far as having a female to even grind on you at the club. Put a 2 if that shit like, no, I don't want that. Put a 1 if it's like, oh, it ain't that deep, it ain't that serious. Yeah, I'll dance with somebody, you know. I mean, I hope it ain't got this bad, but
yeah, right. The way that she looks like that.
I was in the comments, and I'm gonna wait till y'all put y'all's comments in the comment section so I can read those as well. But when I was over on my good sisters platform, I did come across a few comments from people vocalizing how they felt about the situation, and I want to share some of those comments with you all. So,
oh, this is gonna be
oh
juicy.
Lord have mercy, this is bad. Like, are y'all not embarrassed? I'm kind of embarrassed. Like, whew, and she's not even ugly, so I don't know. Let's get into the comments though, okay? And y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe, okay? One person says, just because we're men doesn't mean we want all women's advances. Whoopsie. Another person says, he did right. Y'all see what color she is, and y'all know those are the first ones to be quick with the never mind. Now, I want to make this abundantly clear, all right? And again, y'all get the likes up. In today's time, it does not matter the color. It does not matter the background. It does not matter the culture where she's from. Like, a lot of these chicks can set you up. Now, the severity can differ from one group to the next. I'm going to be honest about that. But you have to watch all women in today's climate. And that's just the bottom line. Okay. Now, I will be honest enough to say that, especially when it comes to the brothers dealing with women of the snow bunny essence, y'all can get in a lot more trouble dealing with them. And that's just being honest. Okay. But nonetheless, I got to watch all the women. All right. Another person says, the real problem is there are no consequences for women, and they believe that all men want them. And you even have some women chiming in, okay? This woman says she's lucky I wasn't present. I would have called the police. Whoopsie. Another woman says, next thing we would hear is that he did something to her that he didn't. And that's facts. Okay. Another woman says, she's a clown. It was clear he wasn't feeling her or that stiff twerk.
Yo, that's cold.
Like, just go somewhere else in the club. Hashtag embarrassing. I agree, sis. That was embarrassing. Okay. No means no. Like my good sis, the queen of accountability said, ladies. All right. We are dealing in a new day and age to where the men are rejecting y'all. All right. I don't want you. All peach ain't good peach. Every peach ain't worth the squeeze. So, yeah. And a man actually chimed in and said they can't deal with rejection. And actually, I agree with that. A lot of the women out there, we're not accustomed to being rejected by men, right? We're very used to pretty much having a man take whatever we give to them. You know, we're under the impression that a man is just giddy over the peach. Like, we're still in this mindset of men being thirsty for sex and men being thirsty for women and a woman's company and presence. Not today. Today, the men know their worth. They know what they have to lose. They know what they have to offer. And they be damned to have a woman come through just because she threw a little bit of peach and getting everything snatched from him. No. Okay. Men today, they know their worth. They know their value. And I cannot afford to jeopardize all that I have worked for a temporary thrill. Absolutely not. You can go. And ladies, I want to say this. We do live in a new day and age to where you all are going to have to get very accustomed and very acclimated with being in that rejection role. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is y'all are going to be the ones making certain advances at these men. Y'all are going to be the ones approaching these men, trying to see what is going on with these men. And they have the leverage now to tell you, no, thank you. Right? So just get used to it and get out your feelings. Don't start trying to ridicule him and shaming him all because he's rejecting you now. No, take your L and go home. Okay, don't be embarrassed like her, because the homegirl was embarrassed, and I would be too. Like, she couldn't believe her eyes. Like, did a man just really reject me? What? But yeah, not gonna drop this out too long. Just want to come through and let you all know the new day and age that we're living in, and now the women are being rejected by the men. Okay, ladies, congratulations, y'all played yourselves. It didn't have to be like this. Okay, but due to so many of you all lying on men, trying to embarrass the men and humble the men, now they're like, oh, okay, bet. Now they're ducked off. Now they're low key to themselves. And if you just so happen to try to make a move on them, they're like, nah, I don't know what kind of setup this is. The men don't trust y'all no more. And we cannot blame them. We really can't. All we can do is try to get back into their good graces.
Sorry for making
but I'm going to tell y'all right
I'm just
now,
thinking.
throwing peach
And what's up, Michelle?
unsolicited is probably not the best
I
approach,
get to your
because
comments
the
and
men
the
think it's a
comments,
setup
yeah.
off the rip. Okay. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions and feedback about this in the comment section down below. I look forward to seeing what y'all got to say. And again, fellas, let me know. Are y'all like pushing away the peach because you don't trust it? Like, tell me what's going on. I need to know. I need to know. But I'm going to see y'all in the next dope discussion. Much love and peace to my crown heads.
Interesting. Yeah, and some clubs, yeah, you do, especially like strip clubs, for example, too. You gotta pay for that kind of, dance too. But like in the see with that video that I share with you guys too, it was just like out of spare of the moment, and the guy was just like not in the mood for it. So it's like he was like, "What the hell? Like, why are you twerking on my dick or something?" Not trying to get graphic. I'm just being realistic here too. So it's like, yeah, it's just like, yeah, in certain places, like certain clubs too, like strip clubs, you gotta pay for that kind of service. So it's like, yeah, that's totally true, Melinda. Yeah, what's up, Michelle? Good to see you. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good? Thank you for being here. Hopefully you're having an awesome weekend, and yeah, good to see you. Yeah, so yeah, and I'm not like, don't get me wrong, I like Danica Marie and her content, but like when it comes to some stuff that she says too, it's just like I don't deal with those kind of problems. Like when it comes to like with certain women, just because it's like I had some weird stuff happen to me, and I can only speak for myself. But like when it comes to like how certain women will do stuff towards you, or even like for you too, it's like it really it's different strokes for different folks. Not trying to like gross you out or anything, but I just really want to just be realistic here too. And it's just like I don't know. It's maybe like from what she's seen lately, maybe certain guys are rejecting certain kind of women, but like you know, let me see. You can't be rejected unless you're the. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, true. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and it's just like like even like with men in today's age too, like they're like most men are more protective more than ever, which is understandably so. But there's some men out there who are still open to just connecting with women and really just interacting with them too. And it's just like I was just trying to say too for you guys who are watching this live and watching a replay, it's just like, it's different strokes for different folks, so it's kind of like, like with me, for example, because I can only speak from my own perspective and, experience and feelings and opinions and thoughts about certain things too. It's just like, like I don't have a problem just like saying no to a woman, but at the same time, I like the attention from certain women too that I like. So it's like, different strokes for different folks, So it's kind of like what Danica was sharing in that video is kind of like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, like, I don't know. So nothing against her, but it's just like, I don't really deal with those kind of certain kind of problems that most men are dealing with nowadays. But like I've had some weird experiences when it comes to with certain women who throw themselves at me, even though I don't really notice too. And this is something that my dad told me about with myself too. And he told me about this a long time ago. Like decades ago when my mom was still alive, and it was just like, son, like there's certain women out there you throw themselves at you and you don't even realize it. I was like, huh? I was like, for real? And just because it's like with my dad too, and I love these conversations with my dad, it's just like he noticed stuff too because he's been out there too in the dating scene, even before he met my mom. It was just like certain women who throw themselves at me and all that. And I just, being a naive person that I was at the time, it's just like, huh, I just didn't notice that. I was like, okay. So it's just, one of those things. And yeah, like, men like to pursue. I mean, women too nowadays, but like I know like probably in the past, like men do, like to pursue, especially when it comes to a certain people, they're attracted to and they want to just approach them, in a respectful way and just like, just introduce themselves. So yeah, that makes sense, Kay. That men do like to hunt, men like to hunt. And, especially in today's climate too, certain men do, but they're more careful now too, especially after COVID. From my experience, from talking with other men about that too. So I don't know. It's again, it's like different strokes for different folks. And to all the women out there who are following me on this, my YouTube channel and all that, feel free to share your own feelings and opinions and thoughts about this. To really just be genuine and raw too, when it comes to with that. Yeah, that's true too, Kay. And that's like been my problem too. It's just like, and you know what? Now that you mentioned that too, it's just like, when I was younger, I just totally didn't understand cues. It's just like, maybe it's probably because my autistic mind is just like, oh, maybe it just went over my fucking head. But as I got older and felt more comfortable with myself and even just interacting with certain women, it's just like I noticed some things now too when it comes to like how what they say towards me, if it's like a compliment, if it's like a diss or anything like that too. I just pick that up. I don't say much, but I just, it's kind of like, how can you explain it? It's kind of like, when you're just like at a meeting, but then you're just like nodding your head and you just like have this, it's kind of like having a blank stare, but you're not having a blank stare, if that makes sense. So like with me, it's just like if I'm just like, listening to you because I'm a really good listener, I just like, oh, okay. But like at the same time, I'm just noticing things like when it comes to with how certain people act towards me too. So yeah, like, with some people don't pick up cues, even like social cues, like for especially for anyone who's autistic too, and for those who are in the spectrum, that's like our kryptonite. That's like our biggest problem too. And that's been my problem for a couple of decades when I was younger too. But nowadays, as I've gotten older, I'm starting to recognize in that too. And just like, oh, okay, that's what most people have told me in the past that what this meant and how people act and interact too when it comes to with connecting with each other. You know. Oh yeah, 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 definitely. That true. So there's nothing wrong being cautious as well. So that is true too when it comes to with that. And so yeah, you got to protect yourself from just certain diseases out there too from that people have, whether they're from men and women. That's true. Oh yeah, body language. That's like the most that's like when I was even studying body language, that's just like really, really helpful too. And even just like, facial, cues and all that too. So body language, learning about that is really helpful. So definitely for sure. Mm. Definitely, definitely. So yeah, it's really interesting video from Danica Marie. How you feel about it? That's totally fine too. I appreciate her work when it comes to with the topics of personal growth and intimacy and relationships as well. And if you guys ever want to check out her video, especially to that, I might have to find that clip when it comes to the Queen of Accountability. I'm gonna have to look up her channel too. If I could find that clip, I'll definitely will post it in the chat too. So if you guys want to check out that clip for yourself, I may even just make like a post about it too on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to watch it, of course, no pressure. So with that being said, let me see if I could find the let me close uh let me close this one, and then we can go back to, oh shit. Let me see if I could pull this video with the pop the balloon. So let me see. There we go. So yeah, when it comes to with the pop the balloon episodes, which I'm not sure which ones you guys want to see when it comes to with Arlette's versions or Two Cole's versions, or even just with what's his name? Yeah, the last talk shows version too. So whichever version that you guys want to watch too, especially if you want to have like a discussion about it, feel free to just let it be known in the chat, and I'll definitely will. I say it's always up to me. It's always, and I say it's up to you guys. So it's up to the people who are watching this live, and for those who are watching the replay too. So it's up to you guys. So I just do this for you, honestly. So let's see. Well, we might watch. Let me look at the last talk show. This one looks really interesting. Something a little different here. Let me take a look. Let's see. Which one we go watch? Cinco de Mayo version. You guys want to watch this one? Episode 25, the Cinco de Mayo version? You want to watch that one? Or you want to watch Arlette's version? Oh, you haven't seen the one with Arlette too? Yeah, this is different. Actually, let me look at Arlette's versions too. I know we got like episode 53 with hers. So let's see. Let's see what we have here with Arlette's version. Yeah, that's right. She's got like this one has like 1 million views. God damn. Whoa. Interesting. Okay, so it's between the Cinco de Mayo one or the Arlette's version. Which guys you want to see? So I'm leaving it up to you guys. We could watch either one, which one you want to watch. So this I'm doing this for you guys as entertainment and education, of course. So let's show you what you guys want to see in the chat. So you want to see Arlette's? All right, let's watch that one. Let's go. So I'll post a link to this playlist that I made, especially for Arlette's version of Pop the Balloon. I might make another one for the other one version too, with the Cinco de Mayo. This for probably, we might watch that one probably next week for sure if you guys are open to it. So without further ado, let's watch Arlette's version of Pop the Balloon. Let's get started. So get your snacks, your self-care products, and let's have some fun around here. So let me see if it'll play. Damn, let's go. There. Let's see what we have here. And also to probably next week we'll play the Cinco de Mayo version too. So I know, okay, I see your request too. So probably next week for sure we'll play the we'll watch the Cinco de Mayo version too if you're open to that as well. So I haven't forgot your requests, and yeah, definitely we'll watch that one too. If you guys are open to it, of course. So all right, cool. All right, let's go. Let's go. So they got some pretty women in here tonight. But I hope these guys aren't clowns. If there's clowns in this episode. Hold on, let me get my snacks out because I have my energy up here. So hold on. Oh, it's the intro so far. Dang, just want all the girls in here. Oh man.
All right, y'all, before we jump into Pop the
Yeah,
Balloon, I
let's
do want to
dress
say
is
thank
very
you to
pretty.
Fashion Nova for
Wow.
sponsoring this video. The dress that I have on today is the Midnight Magic Fringe Midi dress in black.
Nice. Oh shit, okay. Hey, shout out to Arlette.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find.
The one in the zebra dress look like she don't take no crap. Yeah, she look like she's a fighter. And nothing wrong with that though, too. You gotta have a fighting spirit, especially in this climate. So definitely for sure. We'll see what happens though. Let's take a look.
Love, and we've got some beautiful
Looks
single
good,
ladies
looks
lined
good.
up. Make some noise, ladies.
Hey,
Okay. I think I heard barking.
barking.
All right, ladies.
Oh.
So we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see, you're liking everything he's saying, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that he says that you're just really not a fan of, or, you know, if it's something else, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop your balloon and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? All right. Okay, ladies. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jared.
Jared. How old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
So I'm a senior manager for a Fortune 500 company, and I'm also a baker on the side as well.
Okay, and now what are some things you like to do for fun?
So for fun, love hanging out with friends and family. It could be anything from playing spades to being at a cookout to, you know, at a party. Also love working out. Fitness is very important to me. So those are a couple of things that are important to me that I like having, like doing.
Okay, and now what do you look for in a woman?
Honestly, someone who's beautiful inside and out. Someone who has a beautiful heart and amazing character. You know, you always are looking for somebody who's very attractive, but looks fade in your character who is who you are at your core.
Right.
Someone who loves a joke, have fun, loves to be around family. Also somebody who loves to work out. Just like I just said, it's important to me. Yeah, so just someone who I can create a safe space for,
Okay.
To where I feel appreciated and to also where she can feel like she's being loved correctly.
All right, now what are some deal breakers?
A woman who lacks emotional intelligence, right? At this big grown age, I'm 38. I've been through a fair amount of things, so I just love a woman who's able to communicate how she feels, whether it may be good or bad. Just being able to communicate.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry about this.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick. Everybody says this is the hard part,
this is
but
the hard
I'm
part.
gonna
This is
have you
pressure.
pop 3 balloons.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 3.
This is pressure. Okay, we'll go right here.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more.
All right, I'm gonna go you. I apologize.
Okay, so we'll actually start down there. You can stay right over
Sorry
here.
about that.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, what do you do?
I'm a programming specialist for a sports network. I'm a DJ, designer, Sophia.com, and a music publisher.
Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the way he dressed. He spoke very well, and just wanted to hear him out. So, yeah.
All right. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, it was tough.
Hey, what's up, Cecily?
You're
Good to
beautiful.
see you. Thank you for jumping in.
I just had to pick 3.
What's good? What's
The
good?
whole panel was amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. We had another one over here. Your name and age.
Anita, I'm 37.
And Anita, what do you do?
I'm a contract analyst by day, and I'm a DJ and actress as well.
Nice.
And so why was your balloon unpopped?
That's cool.
He's attractive, and I liked what he has to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Once again, I just had to pop 3. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Yeah, I just had to pop somebody. I apologize.
Thank you.
And then our last one over here, your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
And Nikki, what do you do?
I own a balloon delivery service.
Oh, there you go. You supplied us
And
with
so,
balloons.
Nikki,
That's
why was
cool.
your balloon
Cool.
unpopped?
He's handsome, and I just wanted to hear what he had to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
I just wasn't honestly a fan of the gold in the hair. Other than that, you're very
Fairy hair.
yeah, you're very attractive. Other
Thank
than
you.
that, yeah. So
I like to sparkle.
Work it, girl. All right. So I am now going to have you ask our remaining 6 ladies a question.
Okay. So the first question I had for the remaining ladies is, what's something from your previous relationship that you learned about yourself that you're going to take into your next relationship that make you a better person?
Okay. We'll start here first. Name and age.
Question.
Hi, my name is
Hold on,
Shahira.
hold
I'm
on,
35.
hold on. That's a complicated question right there, don't you think? And we look at the chat too. Yeah, I don't blame you for feeling that way, Kay, if you ever on the show like Pop the Balloon or a different version of that. So yeah, I don't blame you for feeling that way too. And what's up, Cecily? Good to see you. So if I didn't say hi to you already. And shout out to the people who are watching this right now. So it's just yeah, like his question was it's long, but it's deep at the same time. So it's like, what's something you learned from your previous relationship that you'll take to the new one? Maybe that's something that he was saying to the women in the lineup. So I don't know, maybe something else he was trying to tell him with his question. I don't know, but the way he kind of said that question was pretty long. So I don't know. We'll see what happens too. So hopefully everyone is enjoying the podcast, especially from my feedback and commentary when it comes to it. That, and of course too, I appreciate you guys for watching this podcast with me and having like a discussion about it too. So yes, indeed. Let's continue. So
5.
And Shahira, what do you do?
I am a footwear designer. I have my own footwear brand for women with larger shoe sizes, 9 through 14.
Okay, nice. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Vulnerability.
So Michelle says, I learned from my last relationship not to take so much shit and hang on to something that's not working out, but that's probably not a good response. And Michelle, that's a really, really good response because it's like not taking anyone's crap and just like that is something that's not working out too. It's just really just creating boundaries with people too, especially with people you are dating too. It's really important. So whether you're a man or a woman, just really, let those boundaries known, especially learning from that, about yourself. If you've taken someone's crap before in a previous relationship and you just, you learn from that too. Like with me, for example, like with my last relationship, it was super weird, but at the same time, I've learned how to really just set boundaries with myself to where I can just like say like, you know what? I don't have to kind of like tolerate that kind of weird behavior from somebody too, And it's just like I can really learn to set a boundary with someone too who's trying to really just play mind games or trying to pull a wool in my eye too. It's just like, hey, it's like you don't have to trick me or just like, ask like weird questions to just really be genuine and really just being real. It's like why you have to like play these mind games and just really trying to like slick dissing and all that. And it's just like, set just like not taking any kind of crap from anybody is a good way to set boundaries and really just doing that in your own way that's genuine, that's powerful and real. It's really essential. So yeah, your response, Michelle, is in my opinion is powerful. So yeah, I don't blame you for feeling that way. And this guy seems really cool. I like him too. He's a really cool dude. I'd rather be in the bachelorette and have a big choice of men. Okay, you'd rather be in the bachelorette. All right. Hey, I respect your privacy. I mean your honesty about that too, Kay. That's cool. That shouldn't feel like a bottle. Mm, that's true. Yeah, it shouldn't feel like a bottle, like a battle. Yeah, it should feel safe. Yes. True that. True that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're right about that. So yeah, well said, Michelle. Yeah, I agree with that.
Is the number one thing that I've learned from my past, and just to be more open and communicative about my feelings.
Wait a minute. Has she been on the show before? She looks familiar. I don't know. That face looks really familiar. I'm not sure why, but she looks familiar. Like she's been in the previous episode. I could be wrong, but she looks very familiar. Maybe I'm tripping. Anyways, let's continue.
I would hold things in, and then it would just, come out in ways that wasn't beneficial to the relationship. So now I'm learning to communicate, be honest, be vulnerable, because I want the same in return. So yeah.
For sure.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 in Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, what do you do?
I'm a servant of the Lord. So I am a personal assistant. That is what I do right now, currently.
Nice.
Yeah.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So what I've learned, I would say I haven't been in a relationship since I've been saved. So now that I'm saved, it's really the Lord who's changed how I have relationships now. So I would say that what I've learned from the Lord is patience, having the fruits of the Spirit, patience, communication, understanding, just allowing someone to just not making assumptions on what they mean, maybe asking them, what do you mean by that? And just having a heart posture that is good.
Thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Jessica and I'm 36.
And Jessica, what do you do?
I am artistic director for a dance studio.
Oh, nice.
And if you can just answer his question.
Sure. I would say something that I didn't do in my relationship that I'm focused on prioritizing this time around is making sure that I make my significant other the most important person. I think sometimes we allow time to get away from us and devoting too much time to other things, but just prioritizing quality time with that person.
Mm.
All right. Your name and age.
Katera Wilder, 38, and I'm a biomedical engineer.
Okay. Now, Katera, if you can go ahead and answer his question.
So for my previous relationship, I realized that love isn't enough. I was in a relationship and we loved each other deeply, but we needed more than just that. It needed to make sense in terms of logistics, like where we lived. It was a long distance relationship. And so as much as I want to have a partner, I want someone who's also intentional about making sure that they're ready for a relationship, like a marriage.
Mm.
Your name and age.
Interesting.
Liz, I'm 36.
Liz, what do you do?
I'm a business consultant for a software company.
A lot of smart ladies up in here today. All right. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
I would say the number.
I like her braids. They're pretty. Let me see what Michelle says too. I also want to say I learned a lot from not to make excuses, red flags, and not giving them and giving them the benefit of the doubt when they keep repeating the same behavior. Yeah, that is a good. Yeah, Michelle. I understand where you're coming from that perspective too, because it's like when we give people the benefit of the doubt, especially if they do some kind of weird behavior towards you in a certain way, and they repeat that over and over, it's like a way for them to just keep on disrespecting you, and just like if they keep on getting away with it, if they do it the first time, they'll keep doing it more and more because they feel like they have some kind of control over you in a way too, and just pull a wool in your eye, and just if they repeat those weird behaviors and actions with you, and just if you don't recognize that too and nip in the bud, it's just it'll keep happening over and over and over again. And I've seen this before too with certain women that I've tried to connect with too, and it's just yeah, it just made me open my eyes about certain people too. And it's just you learn that too, those lessons the hard way, and just oh wow, I've learned how to not let certain people trying to manipulate you or trying to pull a wool in your eye, so yeah. I totally understand where you're coming from with that, Michelle. Yeah, yeah. No one should take any kind of disrespect, And if they do, you just gotta have like, this kind of energy too. I'm gonna play a clip for you guys too. So anyone gives you any kind of disrespect, just kick them out of your life like this.
Get the fuck out of here! The fuck out!
So yeah, this like don't take no kind of disrespect, Exactly. Give them the boot, Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here! The fuck!
Give them the boot. Yeah, exactly. You learn not to be critical. That's powerful, okay? That's powerful. Interesting. So yeah, powerful responses, guys. Yeah, people do take advantage of that too. So you really gotta be careful with who you connect with too. And there's nothing wrong with being careful, in my opinion. And I say in my opinion, we all have opinions, but I'm just sharing. So yeah, definitely. It's just like, really just looking out for those patterns, and especially from certain people who are trying to like pull a wool in your eye or trying to like gaslight you, in certain situations and circumstances and all that. So definitely too. Good response there, Michelle.
Number one thing that I learned is how to be a better communicator. I would say at times I
That's a
probably
good one.
wasn't the best communicator, even little things like if I need more time to think before we have a conversation about an argument we just had, I wasn't the best at communicating that. So I would say how to be a better communicator for sure.
And our last lady over here, your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
Natalie, what do you do?
I'm a licensed social worker.
And if you want to answer his question.
The one thing that I would take from my last relationship is that I was too forgiving of behaviors and words that were said. So for instance, if they tell me that they're not ready for a relationship, I need to move on. And in that fact, I was too forgiving and I would give too many chances to like try and prove myself. And that is one thing that I know that I will be taking on moving forward, to not be so forgiving.
Let's head on back. And now what about for yourself? What's something you learned from your last relationship?
Communication is key. Without communication, the relationship will become stagnant, and you really won't know your partner like you should. So communication is key. And that's what I take.
Okay. So you did hear a lot of responses. It's now time to pop 2 balloons.
Okay. So we're gonna go down here first.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna let you pop your 2 first, and then we'll see why.
All right. Sorry.
Okay, and then one more.
They all had similar answers, so this is.
Oof. Oh shit! She popped her balloon too. Shit. Yeah. So. Yeah, definitely communication is, important, but listening is also another factor too. So, because once you're, start developing those listening skills, and really just, communicate that and respond, in a really powerful way is definitely key. So definitely for sure. So yeah, I appreciate that, Kay. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, good response there, Michelle.
Oh, okay. So let's go to the one you ended up popping, and then we'll come back to her. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Physically.
Yeah, definitely. Listening to understand. Exactly. Not just to have like a comeback and trying to like get over somebody and trying to be superior. So yeah, listening to understand. That's like I try to do as well, being a good listener, trying to understand where people are coming from, so. Yeah, definitely. Sure.
I do find him to be attractive. The cliche of I want to hear him out and hear more of what he had to say. But yeah, so that was it, really.
And why did you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, you're attractive. You're amazing. I love your answer. But when you started talking, you got the gemstones on your teeth. And I just honestly just wasn't a fan of that.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
gemstones?
Hey, to each their own. What can I say? It's there, but I can take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not forever.
Like you put it yourself, or you had to get it like
I
implanted?
put it myself. I've implanted.
Like,
No.
you know, some people actually do that.
If I had to take it off tonight, I could take it off.
Okay,
Yes.
I see. All right. Thank you.
But each their own.
Yeah. And then we did get a pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped because I feel like when I was giving my answers, I could tell you were like looking around, trying to figure some things out. So I just didn't feel that connection there when I was answering. But you're attractive. I love your
appreciate
fit.
it.
Yeah, but just didn't feel that connection.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Honestly, it's difficult up here, you know, because everybody's attractive. So you're trying to figure something out on the fly, right? So I do apologize for that, but
No,
my
it's okay.
focus was on you.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay, we now have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So who is the most important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him to you?
Okay, let's start their comeback. All right, who's the most important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him?
It's definitely my father. He is a genuine person. He loves my mother. And I just feel like I've seen what it looks like to have a husband who is funny. He likes to have fun. He was actually at a probate yesterday because he's an alpha. And so he still has fun even in his old age. But he's also serious. And so, yeah, he is my example.
Okay.
Okay, what about over here?
I would have to echo her sentiments. My dad is the most important man in my life right now. He is just an extremely unique individual, and he always taught me to always be myself and to love people.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
And let's hear from you over here.
I'd have to say my grandfather. He's my favorite person in the world. He's so amazing. He just is
that's
a provider. He
That's
cares about us. He takes care of us. I mean, even now, like, he gets my oil changed. So like, I'm just used to he's just somebody who he takes care of the household. He takes care of 2 households. So I just love him. Yeah.
And what about here?
I would say the same. My grandfather, he was so kind, and his love for the Lord was amazing. Like, that's what I strive to be. And he just loved love. He recently passed away the day before Valentine's Day, and it's just so coincidental because, you know, he was just so loving, so kind. He was also a provider. I didn't have to think about anything when I was with my granddad, and he was 95, and that's exactly the kind of man that I want to marry one day. And he taught me about vulnerability and all that stuff. So I'm a completely different person thanks to my granddad. So
shout out to your granddad.
That's a good question. All right, I am gonna have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay. Go right here.
Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I think he's attractive. You seem well put together, and like you have a good head on your shoulder. So that's why I didn't pop.
Yeah, rest in peace.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
The other 3 ladies, they seem a little bit more outwardly extroverted than you. So that's the only reason why. You're beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are you more of an introvert?
I turn both on and off.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. It's tough up here. I get it.
It's all good. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. Question would be, if there was one thing your partner could do that'd make you immediately smile and have butterflies in your stomach, what would it be?
Okay, let's go here.
I would say just like small touches, like touch me on my back, or, you know, just little things when I'm not expecting it. Just small, like not words of affirmation, but touches of affirmation.
Okay.
What about over here?
Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Thoughtful gifts. I like thoughtful gifts. They're nice. Yeah.
And over here.
I love to dance. And so I would just love to have a partner while we're cooking, just to like grab me, twirl me around, and just dance in the kitchen. That would just make my heart melt.
That sounds sweet, though. That's cool.
Hey.
That's cool.
And what about for yourself? I know they want to know.
Honestly, just words. You know, hey, like, how was your day? You know, how are you?
That's a good response.
I
Too.
was in
Yeah,
a
touch is
situation before where I
definitely
didn't get that.
Yeah, touch is definitely important too. That's especially when it comes to with intimacy. So like whether it could be like with dance or just like any kind of form of intimate touch is really powerful. And especially in a genuine and what's consensual and genuine way too when it comes to with that. So that's powerful. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, dancing in the kitchen, that's cool. So naked or aprons only. Hey, yo, that's spicy. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, it sounds something like this.
Sound like a porno star.
Yeah, that's cool. In a respectful way, of course. Hey, that's really cool. So cool. All right. Hey, I respect the honesty. So hey, people do that nowadays too. So it's very playful and it's very healing too, if you think about it. So when it comes to you with that, that's really cool. And yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So if you want to just dance in your birthday suits or just do something creative when it comes to intimate touch, that's cool. Even if it's something spicy, kind of like this.
Sound like a porno star.
So definitely for sure. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. So yeah, awesome responses, guys. Cool stuff.
So that resonates with me. So words of affirmation is my love language, my first one. So that's what it is.
All right. Time to pop a balloon. Oh,
Whoa,
okay.
that
Let's
was
come this
quick.
way. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I was like, I really didn't want to pop. I think you're attractive and I love what you do. I think your career is great and like what you have going on. I'm very into men with purpose and who are high achieving. So I think that that's awesome. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I just don't have anything to pop on him.
Nice.
But I do
nice.
feel like you're a little bit older. I mean, I'm open. That's why I was like, should I wait? Because I'm open to dating somebody a little bit older, but I'm used to dating people who are maybe like younger looking. And so that's kind of it. It's not a lot. You're awesome.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. And I just want them to have a chance. I want you to have a chance with somebody. Yeah.
Got you.
Now she's someone that's your type?
For sure.
You don't just,
I usually go for women who are a little bit taller,
Yeah.
but she's very beautiful. Yeah, so definitely my type.
Thank you. All right, our two ladies left. Any questions for him? You ready? Okay.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, getting a promotion with my company, and then also growing my bakery business. Yeah, so those are the two things that I see myself going in the next 2 years. Yeah.
Okay. What about over here?
I'm curious about a life philosophy or motto and why that is for you, if you have one.
I won't necessarily say I have a life philosophy. One thing I always think about is, just striving for results and failing fast. If you have a short-term memory, you're able to like just move on to something else really, really quickly. And just having that mentality to where you just attack each and every day the same way.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're down to our final two. It is time to pop a balloon. Oh, you had another question?
We'll follow up to that. Where do you see yourself? So I was looking for a specific answer. Do you see yourself getting married, having kids? Like, what's the family goals of yours?
My family goals, it's interesting because I always thought I would have a family, kids by the time I was 25. Obviously, that didn't happen, right? We all have these ideals. But in the next 2 years, going towards that. Marriage in 2 years is fast. But if you find your partner and you all speak to each other and that happens, then that happens. Never put a time limit on anything. But yeah, on that trajectory for sure.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to pop.
Okay.
All right. And why'd you end up popping?
Just because I want someone who is marriage minded and focused on building a family, and their time is, you just never know what can happen, but I want someone that has that on their forefront of their mind. So
Okay, for sure.
Now she's someone that's your type.
For sure. Like I said, I usually talk to taller women. She's very beautiful, very attractive, great career. So yeah, definitely for sure.
Thanks. You. We do have our last lady over here. So just want to ask as well, is she someone that's your type?
She is. She is.
Oh, you got all 32 out. Come on up here. I'll have you stand on that side of me. No, you'll stand over here. Okay, y'all. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we've got a match?
How would your friends describe you?
Funny, outgoing, inspirational. I have a group of around like 50 fellas that we always motivate each other every single day.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot.
You know, 55 people.
Yeah, I
Closely.
do. Like closely.
Mhm.
Yeah, and we all push each other every day, whether it may be something physical along the lines of working out, or within like your work sector. We push each other every day. So yeah, that's what they would describe me as.
And you're good with questions? You have a last one? One last
Yeah,
one.
they're very
If you
definitely
have one.
intellectually.
Do you have any children?
No.
No. Okay. I don't either. So.
Okay.
There's some.
Well, let me ask my question then.
Interesting.
Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
For sure.
We got a match. I'll take the mic, and
Let's
you guys
go.
can go on off. Get your girl. Make some noise for them, ladies.
Yeah, congrats to them. And also too, like if there's any of these next dudes are clowns, I'm about to end the stream. Because like when it comes to with dudes who are acting like clowns, I ain't got the energy for it. You know, and you understand this too to all the ladies out there too who dealt with men who are strictly clowns. It's just like I understand now. It's like, damn, listening to those dudes whine and talking that bullshit. But like with the first dude that we saw, he's a cool dude. So there's more men like that, especially who are really genuinely nice and respectful towards women. That's cool. But if there's, clowns out there, I'm sorry, I'm gonna end the live stream. I'm gonna stop the episode right there. It's like, fuck that, no fucking clowns. So definitely no clown zone up in this bitch. Exactly, Michelle. Agree with that. Yeah, definitely. They look good together for sure. Definitely. So I just want to clarify that as well for anyone who's watching. So anyways, let's continue.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Alex.
Alex, how old are you?
I'm 42.
And what do you do?
I'm a professor of theater. I'm also an actor, and I have a podcast, a theater podcast called The Frogs, where we talk theater and we talk shit.
Okay.
They all
And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Oh shit!
I go to see plays. I go see movies. I hike. I'm also big on I'm big in history, politics. I read.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who is compassionate, somebody who's smart.
Mm-hmm.
I like smart women.
Yeah, it does sound like
somebody
a-
who is sweet, good listener,
Yeah.
and those type of things. Yeah.
Okay, what are some of your
it
deal
does sound like
breakers?
a bag of popcorn.
Somebody who is not curious, and curious about people, not curious about, different like belief systems. Somebody who's not very kind.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we did get some pop balloons.
Yeah, we got a lot
Let's
of
go
them.
on.
Damn.
Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Come on,
We'll
let's
start
see.
here. Your name and age, please.
my name is Shahira. I'm 35.
And Shahira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He's an attractive guy.
Thank you.
I'm just I don't love the vest. I feel like I'm not into actors in theater. I don't
Do you know how many times I hear that?
I don't like actors.
But let me. I will say. I mean, not you. I totally appreciate. Appreciate and I respect what you're doing. I'm also an intellectual, though. I'm also a professor of theater, and I'm also like, I totally understand that because there's so much that comes along with actors, like this ego, this instability, right? But being a professor,
seems
that's
like a
something that
cool
grounds
dude.
me
Okay.
from an intellectual point of view, from a financial
Let's
point
give
of
him a
view,
shot.
like
It seems
tenure
like
track, all that other stuff.
seems
But
like cool.
yeah,
I love that. Good for you.
thank you.
Now she's someone that's your type.
It's very attractive. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and
It
age.
seems like a
Hi,
cool
I'm
dude.
Janaea
Let's
Moore
give
with
it a
808
shot.
and Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because a little on the older side for me. And
Long in the tooth, as they say.
for me, I'm not calling you old. You're just a little on the older side for me. It's fine. And yeah, I mean, kind of what she said with acting and all that. Like, it's cool. I'm glad that you're a professor. I appreciate your into you being smart. I like smart people, so
Really?
that's good. Yeah.
No, she's someone that's your type.
I ain't got no type, Bad bitties is the only thing I like.
Oh,
Mhm.
and the cussing.
I think I said biddies though.
Did you?
I said biddies.
Let's rewind the tapes.
Yeah, let's rewind the tapes. Let's do it.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Liz, 36.
Wait, now
Right,
that
and Liz, why did you end
talk,
up popping your
I don't know.
balloon?
I'm
Let's continue.
just didn't feel that initial attraction. You're a handsome guy, but I just
I believe it. I believe it.
All right. So I know you say you don't have a type, but if you saw her out, is she someone you would approach?
Yeah, I like the fit. I like the personality. Great smile.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
All right, Nikki, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I will say you're very handsome and you're very well spoken. I like taller guys.
I just want to take a time out real quickly. Like, just take a time out real quickly. Every single person said like very handsome, very. It's just it's interesting. I mean,
Yeah, I think he did say bad bitches, but the way they, most men say bad bitches, it's like, that could really just get you in a lot of trouble. So it's kind of like if women said that, it's like, okay, I get it. But when it comes to men saying that, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like, ugh. It's like, I don't know. So it's just like with him, just hearing him talk, it's just like, now I'm on the fence. It's like he's not a bad guy, but at the same time, he's got like some clown tendencies a little bit. So I don't know. It's just like a double-edged sword because I know like being an actor, most actors, can be really good people. Some are pretty weird, but I don't know. It's just, I mean, it can be a compliment, but sometimes too people can take that kind of literally. So to each their own, I guess, too. From my opinion, of course. I could be totally wrong about that. It's just like, if like I called someone you guys bad bitches, he probably will be like cussing me out right now. And rightfully so, because I would never disrespect you like that. But like when it comes to like, I don't know, it's weird, because like you won't hear me saying like calling certain women bad bitches and all that. That sounds weird coming out of my mouth. And it's just like, I don't know. It's like if a man says it to you, like with this guy, for example, it's like, ugh, to each show. It's like, you might get cussed out. You might, I don't know. But like when it comes to with women, it can really just be different, from my opinion, of course. Exactly. Avoiding that can really just be helpful too. So for sure. Yeah, because people can take that literally too, especially women as well. Yeah, and to be honest with y'all, and feel free to correct if you guys agree or not. I feel like he's trying to like get laid. I don't know if he's looking for a relationship. Maybe he's just like he wants to just like um trying to get laid or trying to wet his whistle. If that's like a phrase, I don't know why that just came up in my mind. It's just like, I mean, again, that kind of feeling from this guy, like he wants to just wet his whistle and trying to like, get laid or something. So, but I could be totally wrong about that. You call me a bad bitch, I'd be like, I know. Oh shit. Melinda, you don't play that shit. Okay, I respect that, Melinda. Bitches. It's like a promiscuous woman. That's the way I was. Yeah, it could be that, but also could be like a phrase for just like a woman who's very strong and really self-assured about herself. So that's pretty much from what most women call themselves, that they call themselves bad bitches. It's like a self-assuring kind of like I say like a phrase too when it comes to like being self-assured about yourself, who you are as a person. So yeah, so I don't know. That's just from what I've heard too on social media. Hmm. Mm. If someone called me a bitch, I would say thank you because it's would probably yeah, I can understand that, Kay. And it's just like nobody likes being called a bitch, especially, women or men too. It's just like, there's nothing wrong being assertive because you gotta know what you want and what you won't tolerate. So yeah, that makes sense. Definitely. But anyways, let's get back to this guy. I'm kind of have like a weird feeling about him, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So here we go.
I think this is like a wonderful opportunity to learn like a lot about connection, attraction.
That's a good question. Did Eve consider herself oh, that's a deep question there, Michelle. That's that's a really interesting one too. I'm not sure if I can answer that one, to be honest, because when it comes to with that, with Eve and the Garden of Eve too and all that. So interesting question there. Interesting question. So let me highlight that one though. That's really interesting. Powerful.
And I do appreciate that, man. I guess like it's surface level. The thing about this stuff is like you never ever really get to know somebody on a deeper level. But
let me see what he says in my day. Oh yeah, kick-ass women. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh, I thought you were talking about Eve from the Bible. Oh shoot, my bad, Michelle. I'm so oblivious sometimes. My bad. You meant the rapper. I thought you meant like from the Bible. Oh man, my bad. So Eve, the rapper. I mean, if she, I- you know, to be quite honest with you, that's a hard one to answer as well because who am I to, call someone a bad bitch, And then I'll be getting cussed out and all that. So, I don't like saying that, That's just me saying that in my own opinion. But I don't know. It's just deep question there. Maybe she calls herself that, to each your own if she compliments herself that way. So Eve from the Bible. Yeah. So definitely. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, we could get on with it. Okay, okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Let's get on with it.
Get over that!
Okay, okay, okay. Let's get on with it. Let's continue.
I do appreciate that though.
Thank you.
And now, how tall are you? She said she wants someone a little bit taller.
I'm 6 feet.
6 feet. And how tall are you?
5'8", but I always wear heels.
Okay.
I'm not a small girl, so I need a bigger man. That's all.
Oh, I'm not a small presence, though, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can see that.
Now she's someone that you would approach.
Oh yeah, I love the confidence. I love the bigness. You know what I'm saying? The big, bright aura.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
Thank you. Your name and age.
Anita, and I'm 37.
All right. Anita, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He has a pretty big personality. It might be a little much of a clash for me.
Okay. Is he like calmer? Is that?
I like outgoing. I just don't think I'm attractive. So for him, it's not really reading well with me.
Okay. Right. No, she's someone that's your type.
She's just a nice person. I mean, I probably initially wouldn't, if I saw the person, I probably wouldn't initially approach her, but I'm big on personality, spirit, and energy.
Same.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
And Natalie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Upon coming out, I think, of course, we only have physicality to see. So you're cool, looks good, fine, whatever. But I also believe that we got the same instructions. I would only think we got the same instructions for Dress to Impress or a date night. And I feel that if we were to go out, that we would not be going the same place. So it's just not my thing.
Your vibe.
Yeah. But I mean, do you? Of course.
That's all I can do.
Of course.
Yeah.
So where would you typically wear this out, like for dinner or anything like that?
I mean, I think I would probably wear this out for, like a casual. What I like to do, I guess I could just go ahead and talk the type of date I would go. Like a museum is probably where I would first start at, and then go to like a rooftop. And then after that, probably go out dancing, And this, as being Nigerian American, right, I'm always looking for a way to like bring in where I'm from and my culture, right? Because I do think that we have an idea about what is supposed to be, I guess, like high culture, if you would, And I like to kind of bring a little bit of myself.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Oh, she's beautiful, man.
Not as much. I do feel a little bit of judgment, so probably not.
That's what you feel. I mean, what can I say to that?
No, nothing at all. You don't have to.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction. Okay. I didn't see that we would connect. Yeah.
Okay. Now she's someone that's your type.
Probably similar. Like it's she seems like a nice lady, but I probably wouldn't approach her.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
To head on back, we do still have an unpopped balloon. Your name and age.
I'm Jessica and I'm 36.
All right. So Jessica, we see you're still holding on to your balloon. Why so?
We are in similar career fields. I'm an artistic director for a dance company.
Oh, snap.
So I definitely relate to what you practice for work.
Right.
I have similar interests. I love reading. I enjoy going to museums. Some of the same similarities. So.
All right. Do you guys have any questions for one another?
Sure. Oh, you want to go first? Go
I
ahead.
do.
Yeah.
What is your faith?
My faith?
Yes.
Okay. So I grew up Christian. I grew up Roman Catholic, right? And I continue. I like to say that, like, I continue to go to church. Like, those metaphors work for me a lot. The teachings of Jesus. Grace is probably one of the most like pivotal things that I think that I really, really take from that. The idea of like having grace with oneself and having grace with other people. I'm also very, very curious about other religions, other belief systems. Like, I'm constantly exploring, whether it be like, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism. I'm just like curious about those things.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pop.
Cool.
Why'd you end up popping?
Yikes.
I am a firm believer in Jesus Christ, and I prefer to date someone who is firm in their beliefs and shares that commonality.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that you would go for?
I did really appreciate, especially when you said you're an artistic director. I also appreciated that you said that you like to read. That was great. I was going to ask you what the last book you read was. What was the last book you read? Just out of curiosity.
Sure. Well, I'm currently reading a book by Eric Butterworth, Discover the Power Within You.
Right.
So
self-help, self-betterment.
Yeah, it ties in my beliefs, so my faith, and then just how to harness that power from within and exude it out. So yeah. What was the last book? Well, I guess
I mean, you popped on him, girl. It don't matter anymore. Thank you.
Ta-Nehisi Coates, The Message.
He still had to tell you, huh?
I had to get it in.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on.
I appreciate you.
Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, clown. Yeah.
All right. Let's bring out our next single guy.
Please don't be a fucking clown. Please don't be a fucking clown.
Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
Ty.
Ty, and how old are you?
47.
He's tall.
What do you
How
do?
tall is this dude?
I'm a college professor and a therapist.
Oh, nice,
Dude,
nice.
tall as hell.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
Travel, go to the movies, work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you look for in a woman?
Fit, feminine, and friendly.
All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Definitely just health. Health is big. And being combative, I would
Chains
say.
are probably like
Okay.
fashion.
All righty. So we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
All right. We'll start here with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahir. I'm 35.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome, very well put together. Love your outfit. You just remind me. You look like my dad, so I'm gonna have to pass
All
on
right.
that.
Okay,
but
it's all good.
Good luck to
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33. And I ended up popping my balloon because age difference, just a little bit older, but like you're actually like my type.
Okay.
So, but you're just a little older.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
What makes her your type? Let's get you talking a little bit.
I mean, I like her style, I like her look, and I like that the age range is great. I mean, 30s is good. 10-year difference is great these days. With maturity and energy. So yeah,
15 years, but yeah.
yeah, all right, yeah.
I'm a math person.
That's all good. Yeah, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Hold up. So let me see. What's with the chains? I think it's probably like a fashion thing for him when it comes to the sense of fashion. Most people like to wear like necklaces and chains. I know like chains are probably like from the 90s or something, but to each their own, I guess, too, when it comes to how people want to dress and all that. So yeah, that's basically it from my own opinion, of course. So just want to answer that question of yours, Michelle. And hopefully everyone is enjoying the podcast too. So when it comes to with that, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and a big shout out to all you guys too. And if you guys ever want to check out this playlist, I'll make sure to post it in the description below. So if you guys are watching a replay, when it comes to with our reactions to just having discussion about relationships and pop the balloon and all that. So yes, indeed. Thank you guys for watching too. I appreciate you guys. So let's get on with it.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
My name is Liz. I'm 36.
Liz, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're gonna hate this, but you remind me of my dad too. In the best way. In the best way.
Okay.
Like, you're an attractive guy.
Okay. All
I
right.
just was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Okay.
just remind me of my
Yeah.
dad. I'm so sorry.
What about him reminds?
Just your energy. You seem very like lively, and you're
Okay.
you're a little bit
Yeah.
older than me. I'm only 36.
Yeah. All right. Sound
But
good.
yeah, you just remind me of my dad. Like the smile, like
Hey,
everything.
it's all good.
Oh, you're welcome,
All
Michelle.
right.
No,
Yeah.
she's someone that's your type.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I would say so. She has a nice smile, good, good attitude, good energy. So yeah, I would say so. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Hi,
Nikki,
Nikki.
why'd you end up popping
Yeah.
your balloon?
I might want to unpop it.
Oh,
You
okay.
should-
Do you want the balloon
you
back?
Change your mind?
Do you want me to take it back?
It's up to you.
I do, kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Let's get another balloon for Nikki.
All right. Hey, should I hold on to it? Hey, that's my opinion.
There we go. All right, we'll be back then. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon. I'm thinking long term, like marriage, grandkids, all that stuff. I just don't see us standing side by side in family pictures.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's
Thank
right.
you. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
No, she's someone that's your type.
No, not really.
Then why not?
Beautiful woman, wonderful lady. Just not feeling the energy, but
Yeah.
you're a great person. though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's head on back. So we've got 4 balloons left
Okay.
unpopped.
All right.
All right. So go ahead and ask our ladies a question.
So what kind of things you like to do for fun?
Okay. Name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36, and I enjoy traveling. I'm fortunate to have a wonderful job.
Okay.
So I actually have fun teaching the girls that I work with. I'm an
Okay.
artistic director for a dance studio.
Okay.
So anything artistic, I love.
Mm.
I also love God.
Yeah, you guys are
Okay.
So I
seeing
love
really good
serving in
together,
different
for
ways.
sure. So that might be a possibility if, Michelle and Kay say they look good together, with that. So interesting. So interesting for sure. Definitely. Most interesting. Let's see what happens though.
Good. All right. Nice.
Over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Nikki, 33. I actually love the movies as well.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite things to do. And I like to make things. I own a balloon delivery service.
Okay.
So I'm super creative. I'm always trying to make something I've seen, saw. And I love to cook.
Nice. Okay.
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 All
All right.
Let's go on over here. Name and age, and answer to his question.
I'm Anita. I'm 37.
Okay.
And so outside of just work, I like to DJ. I just started DJing in 2023. My father passed, and in honor of him, I started DJing last year because he was a
that's
DJ.
cool.
And I'm
Sorry
a
about your dad's passing.
I'm a creative entrepreneur. So like anything that has to do with bringing culture together, Afro-Caribbean culture, making things
represents
fun
the
outside of the club and what the generation is so used to doing, I try to do. So brunches, balls, fashion shows, anything outside of, even though,
Okay.
I like to have fun.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
And over here, your name and
Yeah,
age,
rest
and what do you
in
like
peace
to
to
do
your
for fun?
dad.
Sophia,
Beautiful that you guys
36.
have for him.
I love hot yoga. I'm also a
Hey, shout out to the
DJ, a
yogis out
designer,
there.
and a music publisher. So very creative. I like to make dresses, bodysuits, and I'm Ghanaian, so I love pushing the African culture and being a first generation Ghanaian American. Yeah, just representing. So that's what I love to do.
Okay.
All right, so let's head on back. I'm now going to hand you a pick. There you go. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Just one?
Oh, you want to pop more? I mean, you can pop more if you want.
Okay.
Damn,
Let's see.
Marla.
So, okay. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Very nice gentleman. Seemed very kind, and I think he has an athletic structure. So, yeah.
It is tall.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, wonderful woman. Didn't really want to pop it, but just not my style, though. But thank you.
That's true, Michelle. You just said like you wanted to pop more.
All right, we've got our 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What's your ideal first date?
Ideal first date. We'll start there and come back. What is your ideal first date?
My ideal first date is anything that we could do where we can get to know each other for real, intentionally. Like not the movies or we can go eat. I love to eat, but I want to be able to talk to you, have fun with you, and see you in different that. So maybe bowling, Top Golf, something like that.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I love an interactive date, but for the first date, I like good food. So nice restaurant. I like to dress up. So something a little fancy, maybe. That's what I'm into.
Nice. And over here, what's your ideal first date?
Of course, you can't go wrong with a dinner date. But I enjoy planning different activities. One of my favorite things to do is plan scavenger hunt. So maybe a small scavenger hunt before we sit down to eat, because it'll show your personality and how you accept challenges.
Okay. Like that.
Right, that's different.
That is
Okay, let me have you pop one more balloon.
Sure. Sorry, sweetie.
Oh,
dang, he popped a balloon.
All right,
Oh,
so why was your balloon?
Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Anyways, let me see what Michelle's saying. Dates make me nervous, especially dinner. Yeah, I can understand that, Michelle. Like, or something that's playful, active. So isn't just. Yeah, definitely. I can understand where you're coming from when it comes to with just like with the traditional dates, like people are looking at each other. It's kind of like an awkward scene and awkward energy vibe too. I can understand that because if 2 people are on a date and they're doing something that they like to do, especially if they're passionate about it, if they go to like an arcade or they're doing something active, that could really just be it kind of like breaks the ice in a way too. If that makes sense if people are on like a fun date and they're doing something fun that they're really passionate about, if they go to like an arcade or they go to like an event or something. So yeah, definitely, I can totally understand where you're coming from with that, Michelle, because I would be like I would kind of be like not like a nervous kind of like person, but I'll be like on my guard, like looking at my surroundings and looking at her especially. So I can totally understand where you're coming from. But if we're doing stuff that's just like fun, just saying it, to answer your question, for example, and it's just like, oh, if we go to like an arcade together because we love video games, then that's cool. That breaks the ice so many levels. And like, or just like they love nature. They like going to the beach, or they like to, with anything that's active and fun that really just brings people together and that they're passionate about too. So definitely, I can understand where you're coming from, Michelle. Plot twist. Definitely. That was like a big old plot twist. Like, oh shit. He popped their balloon. It's like, boop. Oh man, that was a plot twist there too, for sure. Yeah. But still, it would be nice. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with dinner dates either. People are into that too, especially if they love, food and they love cooking. So yeah, definitely for sure too. The after walks. Oh, that's cool too. Walks on the beach. Then afterwards walk on the beach. That's cool. That's cool. Definitely. You gotta, when it comes to walking on the beach, you gotta make sure you got like extra like, when it comes to with towels or anything, because getting sand on your feet, especially if you're on a date and if you're dressing nice, you gotta make sure you got stuff to clean the sand from your feet and ankles and all that. Just saying that, because I used to live in Orange County and all that, but not just me saying that. And so, first date walk looks like rock fossil sculpture. Okay. Walk looks. Okay, okay. Walk on the wild side. Okay, okay, okay. That's cool. I respect that, Melinda. All right. Guys got some interesting answers there. So let's continue.
Unpopped.
Well, when he smiled, he's very handsome. I like to smile.
Okay.
Thank you.
And why did you end up popping hers?
Wonderful lady. You have a great smile. Just not my style though. But thank you. Yes.
And what makes her not your style?
I think just the outfit just doesn't work for me, and the fitness level is a concern for me as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's hit on back. We've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? Okay, she was ready. I'll come back.
What's your faith and how do you actually practice?
Oh, okay. Protestant Christian. I attend church regularly, and I'm very involved in church as much as I can. And I just try to incorporate,
Saying
biblical
that your
values into
ass.
my personal life
Yeah,
as
for
much as
sure.
possible. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Can I ask another one? Do you have any kids?
I have 2 kids, 16 and 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't yet. Do you want kids or more kids?
So I'm past the age to have more, but if she has children, I would love to, entertain that.
Damn,
So
I heard a pop balloon. Did you guys hear a pop
I like
balloon?
everything about you, but I really do want to bring it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're very handsome.
I'm so sorry. I'm too old for kids. I'm sorry. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
So you had it on for so long. Like, well, what was making you hang on to it?
I wanted to make sure that he was about God. I was looking at the jewelry, making sure it wasn't like anything. So,
I'm definitely.
But I do want to bring children into this world.
I'm so sorry. You have great kids, though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're so handsome.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate
Now,
it.
is she someone that's your type?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, definitely. So,
Okay. Let's go back over here. Why'd you end up popping?
I popped because you mentioned that you don't want kids, and I definitely want
more kids.
Yes, more kids. Yes.
Yeah.
I love children.
Get the
So if
money on
any
that.
lady has them, I would be a great stepdad. But I just think I'm too old to have more. So I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
I understand.
All right.
Yeah.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So yeah. So sorry. Yeah.
Well, that's all the balloons popped,
All
unfortunately.
right, thank you.
But thank you so much for
ladies.
coming
Yeah,
on. Let's give it up for him,
Good luck.
ladies.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
Rest in peace, man.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. Can we get your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh, okay. And Josh, how old are you?
Well, I got 2 ages.
Oh.
All right. So
Huh?
chronologically I'm 40,
Okay.
but biologically I'm 35.
2 ages, huh? Okay, I'm losing brain cells from that. Huh? 2 ages. What the fuck are you talking about, my boy? I'll be right back, then I'll get to this too. But 2 ages? Yo, what the fuck? Maybe something, feel free to correct me if I'm tripping about this, feel free to let me know, but I never heard of this before. Hmm. Yeah, I'm confused too. Like, what the hell? So yeah, I'm gonna take a little bathroom break. I'm gonna continue to play this too. So feel free to let me in on what I've missed too. So let me see if I could find it. There we go. I'll be right back.
And how does that work?
Well,
What the fuck is he talking
chronologically it's
about?
like time,
Yeah.
you know, and biologically it's like health, health
Oh,
markers.
okay. So you're saying health-wise, you're
Yeah.
35. Okay. All right. We'll let you have it. And what do you do?
I work in the mental health field.
Nice. Very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to work out, roller coasters, what else? I skydive before, read books. So yeah.
Okay. All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
She has to have the divine feminine, kind, compassionate. Yeah.
Okay. And some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Kids. Might have
Okay.
kids.
Kids. Okay. That's
Like
your
multiple baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So we haven't got any pop balloons, but before we go over there, we did have you on the show before and you ended up matching. What happened with your match?
Yeah, it just didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Okay. Well, welcome back. We're glad to have you.
Appreciate
Hopefully we find you someone today.
Right, appreciate that.
All right. So like I said, no one. Oh, okay. We did get a pop. Come on over here. Okay. Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Nikki, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. I just don't like hair on men.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
And now is Nikki someone that's your type?
All right. I'm gonna take a can I look you up and down? All right. The dress a little bit too short. But if it was a little longer, yeah.
Okay. Just the dress.
So yes.
So yes, you are.
So yeah, I am.
Just the dress. So.
Okay. Thank you. Did get another pop over here. Your name and age.
I'm Natalie. I'm 38.
Natalie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just physically not my type.
Okay. That's cool.
All right. And is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feeling me? She's mad. So I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thank you. Let's head on back. All right. Your name and age.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I popped it because you said divine feminine, and I'm more for like the fruits of the spirit. So I wasn't sure what you meant by divine feminine. I mean, I could have asked, but
Yeah.
I was unsure about that. That sounded very like spiritual, and I'm for Christ.
Okay, so I'm Christian too.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, like in terms of energy, so like I'm very masculine. I'm in my masculine energy, and I need the polarity. So I need the feminine energy. So it's like the plus and the minus. And if you don't have that,
that's true.
That minus, then we're just gonna be two magnets not working.
That's true. Yes. I mean, I agree. I mean, can I ask questions? Like,
I mean, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think he's attractive, and I just have a lot more questions. I mean, like, how Christian are you?
Very Christian. Very Christian.
I'm like, what does that mean?
What the hell is he talking about now?
Man, I talk to God every day.
Yeah,
I do need to go to church, but
what is he talking about?
You know, I believe in the Most High.
Okay.
Read my Bible, pray every day. So yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go to church?
Okay. Is this leading to you getting your balloon back? Is it leading to you getting your balloon back?
Okay,
or
what
you
I
just
missed. What I missed.
I'll get it back. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get the balloon back.
What I missed, ladies.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll be back then. Let's head on back this way. Okay, so we still do have quite a lot of ladies with their balloon left. Oh, okay.
what
Let's go
the-
down over there.
Okay, so what did I miss? I just had to use the restroom for a minute. So did he say anything else, or because with the two ages, I was just like, what the fuck is he talking about? But okay, he said he wants a woman with divine feminine energy. She was worried he is spiritual, so he popped because. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So he likes women who are into the occult, basically, like kind of when it comes to the divine feminine energies and practices and all that, or actually the occult practices. I don't know when it comes to the alternative and occult practice or activities too. When it comes to with that, so interesting there. Interesting. He wants a divine feminine woman. Interesting. Okay, thank you for the fill me in on that too, Michelle. He said he is 40 in age but 35 physical shape. I'm guessing from. Yeah, I don't get that. That don't make any sense. It's like, can you just be really honest about your age? It sounds like he's being manipulative right there too. If he's giving us like two different ages, trying to explain that, it's like just really being honest with your age, like how old are you? I don't have to just say like, with that too. So I don't know. That's just me saying that though. Ages was health and birth. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Melinda. Got it. Oh, so we're halfway through this episode. So hopefully, hope these guys aren't clowns though. So far they've been all right. So because like when it comes to the dudes, I think I'm more harsh on the dudes than women. So because I'm a man and if I see any clown dudes, I'll just end this. I'll end the podcast. I mean, not the podcast, but the episode right there. But so far it's been okay. I say pretty good so far. Oh, she popped because she didn't like she didn't like hair on the man, like braids or something, or afros, or oh, that's interesting. Huh. Anyways, let's see what happens. That's interesting. Hmm.
All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Anita. I'm 37. Um, I was trying to hear him out. I know you said you've been on the show before, and I don't know that I felt like a red flag, but I don't think there's like an attraction between us.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. I like dark skinned women. She's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I like the fact that you got braids. Like
It's a mohawk.
you embracing your yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked, and I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
I don't know. I didn't think I was his type.
I should think that, but
Yeah, nah, you very beautiful. I like your skin tone again, and you got gorgeous almond eyes, and yeah.
Oh, she's blushing.
Okay.
So are you still leaving your balloon on pop? Is he someone that is your type?
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
Why are you eliminating yourself?
Oh.
You want the balloon back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Never
Let's
sell
get that
yourself
balloon
short,
back.
my bro. You got this.
There we go.
Another
we'll be
balloon
back.
back. Okay.
Let's head on this way.
Interesting.
All right, Josh, I'm gonna hand you a pick now.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have you pop. How many of them are there? Let's do it 2 balloons. I know, I'm sorry.
Oh, another all scout.
They are beautiful, but you gotta pop 2.
Wow. I'm a, sorry.
All right. So your name and age, and why was your balloon unpopped?
Sophia, 36. Very attractive, and I want to hear more about him.
And I saw it was really tough for you, Josh, but why'd you end up popping hers?
Just the dress, like before, I felt like it's a little bit too short.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, you got, nice smile.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
All right.
yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. We've got 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right.
Come back.
Sorry.
All
What's
right,
something
let's
that
control the show.
what's
Okay.
something that you learned from your
Awesome.
last relationship?
Okay. Name and age and what's something you learned from your last relationship.
My name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I don't want to give the same answer that I gave last time, but I guess just be confident in who I am and my thoughts and my beliefs, and just lean more into confidence and less insecurities. So, yeah.
Okay.
Your name and age and answer to this question.
Janae Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33 years old. I learned just to, I guess, not settle. So not allowing myself to
I respect that.
overlook certain things that I need.
Good. Oh, I can't ask.
You want to ask?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
What are those needs?
I would say someone who can provide. It was some years ago. So I dated somebody like younger, and I was just like, someone who can provide, and someone who can provide, and someone who can match me physically. And I mean, at that time, I was intimate. I'm not anymore. I'm waiting till marriage now. But at the time, he just didn't match me sexually, and I knew that even before we were intimate. So I should have just never done it.
Okay.
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
I am Jessica and I'm 36. I would say to receive grace and to give grace. I think when you're in a relationship with someone, they become the closest person to you. So they see intimate details that you don't allow other people to see. And so they can provide insight into who you are and also remind you to give grace to yourself and give grace to one another.
Wait, which girl seems materialistic? The one in the second one or her? Or is it the other one? Feel free to let me know, Michelle. I'm just trying to figure it out. Is it the second one right here or the one that's talking? Or it's the other women too that I don't know who's materialistic. Not trying to judge them, but I'm just the second one? Yeah, I mean that makes sense too, but like I don't know her per se, so when it comes to with that, so yeah, I can understand how you feel about her when it comes to with that. So something to look out for too with certain people who are materialistic. It's just like, asking for gifts a lot. So definitely. Anyways, it seems like she's looking for a sugar daddy too, who believes in who's like a Christian sugar daddy or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what she's looking for or something. I don't know. I'm just talking out the side of my neck right now. So anyways, let's continue.
Okay.
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
I'm Liz. I'm 36. Before I answer, is my skirt too short? Because you talked to I'm like my
Oh, she seems
It is short, but I like your hair though. I like that you got your locks. So I don't know. You might.
So something I learned in my last relationship is how important it is to like really stand on my boundaries and not self-sacrifice just to stay in the relationship. I feel like I did that a lot. So I wound up in relationships that weren't really the best for me because I was just, doing things to keep the relationship going instead of, staying true to myself. So sticking to my boundaries.
All right. Okay.
Your name and age and answer to this question.
My name's Anita. I'm 37. And what I learned from my last relationship is you can't love someone into loving you back, like sticking to who you are and what your boundaries are. So I just kind of find myself losing myself trying to make myself become this person for someone because I wanted to be loved the right way when I could have just walked away.
Okay. What's being loved the right way? Like, what's that for you? What's that look like?
Well, when sometimes infidelity means that you're lacking something, so you're looking for that, right? And people make mistakes and everything like that because we're adults. But if it's constant, you're just holding on to me for something. You're not you don't want me. I might just fulfill a need for you selfishly, so you just keep me around, but that messes up me. So, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. It is time to pop a balloon. Go ahead and pop one.
Oh, okay. Man. Oh, all right. I'm about to pop.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I was very unsure, but he's nice looking. I like his hair. Got a nice face. You have a really intense glare. Like your eyes are really intense. But then you said you like roller coasters. So I was like, is he serious? Is he fun? Like it was confusing. So I'm glad you popped it. So
Okay. What was causing you to be unsure?
just he said the divine feminine, and then his eyes, and then that was it for me, really. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type?
It's a little too tall. And I like strong eye contact. I feel like the eyes are the window to the soul.
Exactly.
So
I agree.
I have nothing to hide. You know, I want you to look and see my eyes.
Yes, they're just super intense. I don't know if I like a soft gaze, but you know, you're like, y'all can have that.
Thank you. All right, Josh, we've got 4 girls left. Go ahead and ask them another question. Sorry, 4 ladies.
Okay. Wow. What's the best advice someone's ever given you throughout the course of your whole life?
Okay. What's the best advice someone has given you?
The best advice, that's going to sound like the best advice comes from the Bible. That's just where the best advice comes from. And so anytime I open the book, I'm getting advice every single time. So just I would say the Bible. I mean, if you want to know what it is, you want to know what?
Yeah, what's one?
Yeah, I like the one with the yellow shirt too. She seems really cool. I like her. And she's psychic too. She's part of the club. Okay. Hey, cool. She's one of us. So awesome stuff. Yeah, cool. I just want to compliment that about that when it comes to the one in the yellow shirt. That's really cool. She seems cool.
From the Bible that you
I would say it's seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So if you seek God first, then God will direct your path.
All right.
Okay. What about over here?
I believe the question was the best piece of advice. It came from my dad. His motto is "Don't ask, just believe," and that's something that I've adapted to my entire life. I think it's important to have a strong belief in faith, and if you have a strong belief in faith, then you don't have to ask; you just have to believe.
Okay.
What about over here? Best advice.
Liz, 36. My best advice is also from my dad. And this is going to sound cheesy, but it's be a leader, not a follower, which I learned it when I was young, but I do think it applies in adulthood too, with like so many people who like seek validation from others and things like that. So I've always like used it to just walk to the beat of my own drum. And yeah.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I'm not trying to be on trend here, but my best advice came from my stepdad. He's an amazing man of God, and he just explained to me the power of grace. In a generation where we're all lost and people feel like maybe they're not good enough to go to Christ or to come, and the people that are in the church are condemning and pushing them away. He expressed to me giving and getting grace, and how the grace of God is enough for all of us. So that alone just kind of changed my mindset. And I noticed that I kind of operated and feeling like I didn't have to fix it myself, but just to spend time with God, surrender what I do desire, and everything's fallen in place since.
Okay. We got to dwindle them down. So I'm going to have you pop 2.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Start the pop.
Okay, one more.
Is he gonna pop the one in the green or yellow?
Oh, okay. Let's come on over here first. The
Okay.
one you ended up popping. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, he's an attractive man. I like how you're well put together and you're asking good questions to get quality answers from us. So I like that you're being intentional and you weren't afraid to come a second time to find love.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Just I think the attraction, you know, that was just that. But yeah.
All good. Thank you.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just thought it was right. I don't know. I just remember that. Are you 40?
I am.
I know. I just remember that you're a little bit older than what I prefer, but I was willing to hear you out and see. And yeah, there's not a lot. I think you're attractive and you have a good head on your shoulders.
Okay. Thank you.
Our 2 ladies left. Any questions for him? Okay, she's ready.
So you said you work in the mental health field.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that work in a relationship? Like, how do you ensure that when you have conflict in a relationship, it's not like coming off like condescending or like, everything? Like, what does that look like? I guess.
Okay. So I definitely do a lot of like self-reflection, right? To check on my, emotional state. So I think just me being self-aware, recognizing where I'm at. I do like to, I'm gonna be honest, I like my solitude at times. So I could like feel what I'm feeling and, get connected to me. So that way it doesn't like radiate on someone else.
How is that communicated?
How is it communicating?
Yeah.
Well, I could communicate myself, and then after that, I could communicate with you. This is how I'm feeling.
No, like how would you communicate to your partner that you need space, or like what does that look like?
Yeah. It looks like I need space.
Why was that a pop?
I'm just like I kind of have like an anxious attachment style. I know that about myself, so I would need like someone who would over communicate, like, "Hey, I need a little space," and like just give me a little reassurance in those moments. And it sounds like you might kind of just do your own thing a little bit, yeah, which is a little scary for me. But yeah, other than that, you're very attractive. I loved everything you had to say, but yeah.
Okay. So now is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she's my type.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
she is.
Okay, let's go over here. Any questions over here? Okay, go for it.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
respect her honesty
what
too. I
exactly
respect that.
happened with the match from last time? And the second question, so you can pick which one you want to answer first. When you do go into your I need space times, is it something that you do because you really just need space, or is it something that you do because, hey, you don't like what I said and you're going, oh, I'm going to put her in timeout. I need space.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. So if I need space, it's like I'm gonna communicate. I need space. The anxious attachment style, I'm kind of glad that you said that, because I think that's something that we all have to work on ourselves, but that's something that I can't do. I feel smothered.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I'll communicate. So
Was that the issue from the other?
I prefer, so what happened previously in previous relationships,
You don't
she's
wanna
not
talk about
here
it, okay.
to defend herself, so
Okay.
I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Do you have kids?
no kids.
Do you want kids?
I do.
And like, what do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Married with at least one child.
Okay, well, let me bring you on up here with us. Let's all come up here. Come on up, y'all. All right, so she asked quite a few questions. Joss, do you have any? If you don't have any,
no
that's
questions.
fine. No questions?
No questions.
Okay, well then, is it a yes for
I
you
knew
for
you
him?
could pick her.
Yes.
And is it a
You
yes
like
for you for her?
Yes.
We
Right,
got a
Okay.
I'll take this
Alright,
mic,
yeah, this
and you
is
guys can
okay.
go on off. Get your girl. Let's make some noise for them. Woo!
You got told me again. Yeah, awesome. A lot of guys are getting paid. What's
All
up?
right, let's bring out our next single guy.
He ran out.
Hello, welcome in.
Oh,
Can we have your name?
My name is Paul.
Paul, how old are you?
I am 41 years old, young.
All right, and what do you do?
I'm an attorney, and I actually am an
Oh,
executive
shit, you
for
didn't do
a
that.
theater
Attorney.
company that
Didn't
does
know,
a little bit of motivational storytelling for different types of issues, for bringing hope to young people, kind of health issues, change, that kind of thing. But my number one thing that I do, I'm an ambassador for the Short Kings Revolution movement.
Oh,
where the old
I
school folks
respect it.
came from the old chocolate revolution, where chocolate was in the.
You know what? I respect his honesty. I know he's short, but like when it comes to him being an attorney, I mean, that's his mindset is really genuine and clear. So 40 years young, that's a really good mindset to have too. So I respect that from that kind of mindset, of course, how he views himself. So, but yeah, he's definitely short. Wow. Yeah, and he admits that too. So yeah, at least he's honest about that. I respect that.
The back and the light-skinned brothers was towards the front, but we
Damn.
came back up, and now we're
One
here.
balloon
So I
left.
wanted to be able to get to a point where the those 6'2" brothers, put them aside. Give me that 5'1" guy back there. But yeah, just like to have fun, be able to do things in my spare time. That's
Nice. Okay. And now you said 5'1", so you're 5'1"?
I'm actually 5'7".
Okay.
If I wear the right shoes, maybe I get up to like around 5'8". That's somewhere around there. But hey, look, once you go short, you'll never abort. Okay. I made that up myself.
All right. And now what do you like to do for fun?
I am a big believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, and he has allowed me to get wherever I've gotten in my life, and it's been an absolute blessing. And so I volunteer at my church, True Zion Gospel Temple. That's a main church. If you need a home church, that's the place.
I mean, I get it, Kay, but just like when it comes to with their own preferences, and it's just like women have their own preferences. I even heard like from one previous episode of Pop the Balloon, it's just like most men, one of them said like one of the guys was too tall for her, and it's like, oh, I think that was probably last week, if I'm not mistaken, when it comes to from Two Colds podcast for the polyamory episode, which was really fun. But yeah, I mean, to each your own, I guess. We all have our preferences. You like some guys like shorter girls, some men like taller women. Same goes to women, they like shorter dudes, some like taller dudes too. So to each your own, I guess. So, but I can understand where you're coming from that perspective. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a good personality. I respect that. Yeah, you saw that too, didn't you, Michelle? So he's got a good attitude. I respect that. So yeah, definitely. And he's an attorney too, so he's making that good money, man. Attorneys make a lot of money. Six figure, depending on what they do too. So definitely for sure.
Place to go. It's absolutely amazing. I volunteer. I do a little bit of extracurricular stuff there. I love to be outdoors, indoors. I do a little bit of everything. But I also play music, and so I play the piano. I play a little bit of bass guitar. So would love to play some music for somebody out here. But I'm pretty relaxed, pretty chill kind of person.
Okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for someone who is honest, someone who communicates well.
Oh yeah, I understand what you're saying there, Kay. And I'm just sharing too when it comes to people's preferences. So it's like I get what you're saying there when it comes to with these particular women. That's all.
Someone's faithful, someone loyal, someone warm, someone that loves the Lord, obviously, as well, and then someone that is very nurturing.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Deal breaker is probably the opposite of all that stuff. So being able to see someone that's not that faithful, or someone that's not as nurturing, someone that's not as warm.
Right.
But I'm pretty open, but as long as they have that core of the Lord, we can work with anything.
Okay. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your
Hey,
name
did
and
all of them
age,
pop
and
their
why did you end up
balloons?
popping your balloon?
Hello, I'm Shahira. I'm
Oh,
35.
shit. Did all of them pop their balloons? Oh man, that's messed up.
I popped my balloon because I think you're just a little too short. Like, I don't mind dating somebody
The
who's a little shorter.
revolution
But I
is
haven't
coming
had that
back.
many good experiences with short guys, so I'm just gonna. But you seem very nice, very funny. I love the
Yeah.
blue and the butter combo,
That's
navy. You know, you seem like you
Try.
you got style, so that means a lot.
No, I appreciate you. God bless you.
And now she's someone that's your type?
So for me, I've given up the type thing because of the fact that some of the stories that I've heard of like really long lasting, beautiful relationships have been people like, I wasn't attracted to them. I didn't like them. And next thing you know, something beautiful happened and came. So I've given up the
True.
type. I don't want anyone that looks like my exes anymore, because if I've done the same thing and didn't get the results I was looking for, I got to change it up a little bit. So
Yes, I
but
agree.
girl, you got to go.
Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. It's gone over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I popped my balloon just because I
Wait, her
just
name's
didn't have that
Janaea
initial
Moore?
attraction. If I'm
I
gonna,
never heard
I'm
that name
dating
before.
to marry, and if I'm going to marry someone, I have to want to be with him and only him for the rest of my life. So there's that, and I did go short, and I did abort, and
no.
I'm not gonna go back. So there's that.
Okay.
Yes.
Now she's someone that you would approach if you
She
saw
is
out.
absolutely gorgeous. I've got the confidence to approach whoever, and so I would approach, and I'm not afraid of rejection. And because I obviously can't leave here with each and every one of you. So, but you're absolutely gorgeous. Again, someone
Yeah,
that
she was
loves church, someone that loves the Lord True Zion. Shout out.
I love that. I love your I love that.
Yeah,
Yes. Keep
you
that
would
up.
be we would be going to church and praying together.
We can still go to church and pray.
Come on now.
I'm going tomorrow.
Come
so
on now.
let's
I'm
go.
from New York, so
I'm gonna find one out here.
there you go.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica, and I'm 36. I think your personality is infectious. You had all of us laughing and smiling. And I also love what you do. You seem really enthusiastic about what you do.
Yes, I love helping get back.
If we saw each other out, I don't think things would go past us just getting to know each other on a surface level.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No, I the same thing, because for me, I don't really go by initial attraction. I totally took that playbook and ripped it up, recognizing to be able to, I know this is speed dating. And so being able to say, oh man, short kings, not yet, but being able to see, I could feel your spirit. You have such a beautiful spirit, such a wonderful energy. And that kind of thing is what I kind of move towards now, somebody's energy.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, pleasure's all.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz, and I'm 36. Hi. I just didn't have that initial attraction there. You have a wonderful personality, very funny, great personality. I just didn't feel that initial attraction when you came out.
Totally respect it.
Okay. What about for her?
Everyone has such wonderful energy. I mean, I'm a deep spiritual person. I feel like prophesying over everybody over here. It's just God's going to do some amazing things for you, and it's being able to feel that deepness and that depth. For me, it's really important. And so if I'm not allowing the ooze to come out, that's okay. But my prayer is that you find someone really beautiful. And I would absolutely approach her. And even if she was like, nah, I'm not part of the revolution yet, that's okay too. But I would approach everyone. So that's the shortcut here.
Okay.
I
beat me to the punch. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nikki, 33. So I'm not going to say what I didn't like about him. I think that I'm just a little bit too much woman for you.
Oh,
I'm just.
In what ways?
yeah, define that.
Size.
Okay.
And just, I'm just.
Ouch, that's harsh.
My grandmother always told me that a little axe can cut down a big tree. And so,
No, I love your confidence, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I appreciate your
cool
honesty.
dude.
I feel like being
He's
able
solid.
to
I like him.
feel that energy, feel that connection is great. I would definitely approach you again, recognizing again, I've only dated shorter women before, but I recognize that I got to rip that up as well. And so, we could have taken it slow to be able to get me to be able to handle it, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I definitely pray God's blessings over.
Okay, your name and age, and why did you end up popping
Yeah,
your
he's
balloon?
definitely
My
the
name is
opposite.
Natalie. I'm 38 years
He's a really
old.
solid, yeah. I like this guy. He's cool. He's cool.
I am an ally to the short revolution, but I'm not necessarily in it.
Yeah, that's okay. There you go. There you go. There you go.
And I am also trying to give up the whole idea of, having a type as well. But I do believe, I'm a strong believer that it does start with the, initial attraction. When people say like, oh, I just threw out the window, I don't believe that, because you got to like what you see. I do think you're a great person. And I thank you for, the prayers that you've given and everything like that. But I just don't see us going long term.
Yeah. No, I definitely respect that. Part of it is being able for me, to really like push the conversation of where kind of dating has kind of gotten a little bit. So I'm always going to challenge folks to be able to say, you know, if I've done something before and it didn't quite work, what's a different way
I
that
definitely
I could do
understand
it?
that, and I agree with that. I'm trying to also change that notion as well.
Yeah,
Clearly, what I liked before didn't work, or I would not be here.
Yeah.
But I definitely, you know, I do understand. But thank you.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Sophia, 36.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi. Just initial attraction. I love your cross.
Lord
I'm a
Jesus, True
Christian,
Zion Best Church.
Yeah, just initial attraction. I prefer my men a bit taller than me, and I got some height on me. So yeah, but it's all love.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Short King's Revolution. Once you go short, you may have aborted one time. I think she aborted, but it won't happen too much. But you're amazing. Again, you all have wonderful spirits,
Thank
beautiful
you.
energy. Again, I'm praying that you guys really find that wonderful person for you, because you all deserve love. You all deserve that companion that makes you feel strong and empowers you to do what God brought you on this earth to do.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are cool.
All right. Well, Paul, that is all the balloons popped.
No, I feel bad for
Unfortunately,
these
thank
guys.
you so much
He
for
seems
coming
really cool.
on.
I
I'll
like
take
this
that. Let's give it
He's
up for him,
cool.
ladies.
He's cool. I like him. Yeah.
Okay, let's bring out our next single
He may
guy.
not be a douchey clown, man.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
James.
James, how old are you?
Yeah, my
37.
name. Fuck
And what do you
that
do?
shit.
I'm a high school PE teacher.
It's all right.
I'm a basketball coach.
All
I'm an
right,
entrepreneur. I own about 10 vending machines.
Wow.
And I'm currently investing in real estate.
Okay, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
Yeah,
I love to
the last guy was really cool. So much respect to him. Like that he was short, but he was really cool. I respect the previous guy. He was really cool. So definitely for sure. I agree with you on that one, Michelle. Definitely. Anyways, let's continue.
go to sporting events, concerts, comedy shows. I love to travel, of course. Just seeing the country and different countries as well. So,
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
well, first I got to be physically attracted to her, of course. Somebody who's confident, has some type of fashion sense, ambitious, and just knows how to have fun.
Okay, and deal breakers?
Lazy.
I can, she's feeling him,
just
alright.
always
Like,
negative.
she's looking at him?
Mean, rude, and just somebody that's not pleasant to be around.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So we did get some pop
Oh.
balloons. Let's go on over
Oh.
there, see why they ended up popping.
3.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, my name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too short for me, and just seem older, like really old soul, kind of. So that's pretty much it for me.
What's wrong with the old soul?
All right. And now, how tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". 5'10". Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She is, but she's too tall for me. I wouldn't.
Okay.
That's a woman.
Well, I guess it's a good thing she popped then, right?
Works out
sure.
perfect
Yeah,
because I'm
yeah.
actually 5'10" without the heels, but I
Right.
don't know.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, it works out.
That's all good.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Exactly.
I'm
What's
Janaea
wrong
Moore.
with
I'm
the old
33,
soul?
and I pop my balloon just
Shout out
because
to
you're
all
not
the
really
old
my
souls
physical
out there.
type. I was like, I have a thing with noses, and I like a guy with kind of like a thin like bridge. I know that's like so extra, but I do. I just have this like attraction to like this like thin bridge. Yeah, I like noses. Yes.
Okay. It's fine.
Now, she's someone that's your type.
And she's pretty. I mean, I don't know if I would approach her, but she's good looking.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
she's-
Okay, let's move on. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36. I think that you are attractive. I'm just not attracted to you.
It's fine.
But I love that you're ambitious and you really seem motivated.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, she's someone that's your type.
She's attractive. Like I said, I don't know if I would if I would approach her outside or something like that, but no, I'm sorry. I don't know if I would approach her outside or anything like that, but she is attractive.
Thank you. All right, we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Well, what are they looking for in a man?
What are they looking for in a man? Okay. Let's start here. Name and age, and what are you
Yeah,
looking for
she
in a
sure
man?
did,
My
Michelle.
name is
She did
Liz. I'm
amazing.
36. I'm looking for a man that believes in God, someone who wants to be a protector, provider, someone who's kind, caring, honest, fun. I love to laugh, have fun. All the basic things I feel like everybody's looking for in a man. Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep it there.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
Nikki, 33, confident, hardworking, smart, funny, kind. All those great things.
Yes.
Supportive.
That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. Simply, I'm looking for a man that wants to be with me. I'm looking for someone that's loyal, that's faithful. It sounds like a dog, but it's just like I want someone that wants to be there and wants to be in the relationship. Yeah.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
My name is Sophia. I'm 36, and someone who's loyal, God-fearing, a great communicator, support, just a great person and a good personality. Yeah.
That's good. Thank you.
Damn.
Oh, right here. I was looking back. So, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just popped because I'm just not feeling the energy. I'm getting kind of like a nonchalant vibe, like lackadaisical. So
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just not feeling the connection really.
I see. Okay. Now she's spot on. Are you nonchalant or?
I'm chill. I'm chill. I don't really get too high or too low on anything.
Okay. She's someone that's your type?
I'm not sure if this is the last dude.
She's good looking. Like I don't know if I would approach her out in public or anything like that, but she is. She's okay.
So what would make you not want to approach her?
I'm not sure. It's just not my type. You know, I mean, like she looks cute. She's cute, but it's just like she's a cute girl. I wouldn't want to talk to her. Yeah.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, let's just stay here. We got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What's the best and the worst thing about dating you?
Okay. So what's the best and worst thing about dating you? Let's start here.
The best thing is I'm super supportive, smart, and I can hold somebody down. The worst thing is I can't think of anything. I'm just a little clingy maybe sometimes.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
The best and
As
worst
long as
thing
you're
about
honest,
dating.
for sure.
The best thing about dating me is I'm funny, I'm supportive. I would say the worst thing about dating me, and I've heard it across the board, is that I choose not to cook. And I do know that a lot of men I've ran into that do hate that, but I don't cook daily.
Okay. So you eat out every day?
I get by.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll do it. Yeah, okay, what about over here? The best and worst thing about dating you?
The best thing is I'm down for almost anything. I'm pretty athletic. I love to travel. I love hot yoga.
It's so important.
The worst thing about me,
What the hell? Hot yoga. Nice.
I don't even know. I guess when I'm serious about you, I'm serious. I don't play games, so once.
To answer your question, Michelle, hot yoga is like a yoga practice where you practice yoga in a really hot temperature room. So it goes back to probably in the 60s by with Bikram yoga too. So I know some of it when it comes to hot yoga, but the more I know, the more I'll share. So I'm not like certified in it, but I know somewhat about it when it comes to with hot yoga. So it's something to really not to take lightly too. So it really helps to make you sweat and just, to let go and all that too. So that's from my knowledge of hot yoga. It's pretty intense from what I've heard too from certain people. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. So yeah, hot yoga is intense from what I've talked to with other yoga teachers out there too. So it can really just be really intense and really, enlightening too. If you really find a practitioner that respects people's boundaries too. So definitely for sure, for sure. But anyways, let's get back to it.
You are
Yeah,
not
it's
communicating
probably
very
be the
efficient with
last time.
me. I just tend to disconnect. So yeah.
What the
Thank
fuck
you.
did you say, Melinda? Fucking in the sun. Hey, yo, what the hell? That's so random.
No, 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 no. Oh, he tried it. Oh!
Oh my gosh. Melinda says the most funniest stuff. Shout out to you, Melinda. Oh my goodness. Your sister's something else, Michelle. And like to answer your question too, Michelle, when it comes to people interested in hot yoga, it's just like people who probably want to lose weight or to detox and just pretty much it too. People who want to detox and lose weight mostly. So that's from my answer too for anyone who's interested in hot yoga. That's what I know from other teachers who told me about that. So hopefully that answered your question, especially for anyone who has like a similar question about hot yoga as well. And sorry if you hear me smacking about something, I'm eating a snack. So, hopefully that answered your question, Michelle. Yeah, she came out. Yeah, that came out of left field. I was like, what the hell? It was so funny. What the hell? It was funny though. Oh my goodness. You're something else, Melinda. Shout out to you. Oh, good night, K Travel. Yeah, sorry if you fell asleep too. So no worries, and get your rest too. So it's always good to see you, my friend, and you get some beautiful, beautiful good night's rest. So definitely for sure, and have an awesome weekend. Oh, definitely for sure. She's a hoot, and much love to your sister, Michelle. Yeah, get some rest too, Kay. And thank you for being here and showing support and sharing your knowledge too. It's really refreshing. So shout out to you, K Travel. Oh my goodness. You guys are awesome tonight.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just wasn't feeling a connection. I know it's like really like the other guy said, it's like speed dating, but even just like you're not really, yeah, you don't really seem to want to be here. It's kind of an odd feeling. Like you
Thank
just
you,
like she
K
said, like
Travel. I
you're very
appreciate that.
nonchalant, and
Thank
it's like,
you.
yeah, okay, I get you. I don't. If I don't, whatever.
Appreciate you.
And so it's kind of just like I don't feel any kind of energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type?
No.
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 And why not?
I mean, I'm just not physically attracted. Honestly.
Thank you. And you did end up popping over here as well. Why?
I'm just a happy person. I like to laugh and smile a lot, and you have not smiled at any of us once.
Damn.
Okay.
That's all. But other than that, I like all your other qualities. I like that you have a job and then you have all your vending machines and all that. You are definitely my type. I just want to smile a little bit.
See,
Now she's someone that's your type.
I wouldn't approach.
Okay.
No.
And why not?
What is your type? Because none of us seem to be your type so far.
Are you going to
I
do
mean, she was probably the closest one to my type to say.
Okay. Okay.
And
Damn.
I see.
I'm not.
Yeah, she's not wrong
I mean,
there.
I'm really
So,
not really physically attracted to
yeah, I
most
feel
of them
that.
out here. out here right now.
You're welcome, Kay. Much
I mean, I'm
love.
not no disrespect or
No,
anything.
no.
I'm just, being
Yeah,
honest.
of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Teach his own.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. She ended up popping over here. So why'd you end up popping? I mean, I think I know, but
Yeah, you pointed back there, so
yeah,
I'm good.
okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's head on back. All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the
No
mic.
problem.
So give it up for him, ladies. All right. Let's bring out our next single guy.
Okay, this gotta be the last dude. Yeah.
Hello. Welcome in. Can we have your name?
He's short too. Tick, 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 tick. Damn.
My name is Darnell.
And Darnell, how old are you?
I'm 47 years of age.
47. And what do you do?
I am an entrepreneur. I'm a stand-up comedian, actor, entertainer, and podcaster.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
I actually enjoy spending time with my friends, family. I like to draw. I like to laugh. I'm a foodie. I love to eat. I like to travel as well. And I like to just learn new things.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
I look for, at the end of the day, a virtuous woman. If I have to tell you what that means, then I just know you're not for me.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Deal breakers, being dismissive, not being open-minded, and a woman that doesn't have God in her life in any type of way.
Okay. All right. So we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there,
Ooh.
see why they ended up popping.
That's like
Okay. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your
80%
balloon?
of
Hi, I'm
balloons.
Shahir, 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too small for me, and I think a little too old. But that's it.
You're basically
Respectful.
calling him
That's
old.
But
respect.
you're a
and short.
handsome guy.
No, she's someone that's your type.
That's all of them.
Yeah, she is. She's a beautiful lady. I like the
you.
outfit. Put
Goodness.
it on.
That's all the balloons.
Yeah, I
I just
just
heard all of them.
didn't get to know her, but yeah.
Oh,
God damn. Hot
Thank
damn.
you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janae Moore. I'm 33, and I popped the balloon because
Janelle
yeah, a
Moore.
little bit
Why is that
too
name
old
so
for
familiar?
me.
I think she
I mean,
has a
what she said. I did
podcast.
know what she
Janelle
said, and
Moore.
it's like you're older and you
Moore.
have this like young guy swag, which is fine. It's fine, but it's like, yeah, leave it at that.
Okay.
Respect that. Yeah.
She's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I just came in something comfortable. I'm probably gonna get that. I don't know a lot of 47. I don't know what a lot of people mentality think 47 look like now, but it's different, you know. It's not coming in the Easter outfit, you know what I'm saying, with keys out jangling, but I just put on what I felt comfortable with for the day, but I can put it on casual
Yeah,
as well.
Patricia
I'm very
Williams is
versatile, but
beautiful.
I just came comfortable today.
Okay. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica. I'm 36, and I think you look pretty good put together. I actually don't hate the outfit. I love the scarf.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You definitely look like a creative. I love that you're ambitious with all of the things that you do. I just don't find you attractive.
Respect.
Okay. And now, is she someone that you find attractive?
No, I didn't feel the mutual chemistry either, you know. Beautiful woman, she put together well. I just not my type. Yeah, I just didn't have a spark or anything. Like,
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz. I'm 36. You're just a little too old for me. Just on the older
Damn,
side. But
age.
like she said, we'll put
The age
together.
and the
You're
height.
handsome.
Oh man.
Yeah, just a little too old for me.
What about for her? She's someone that's your type?
respectfully, she's a beautiful woman. Just I didn't have a spark or any like, wow, you know, the same thing. So it's mutual.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nikki, 33. Just your height, that's all. You have a great smile. I like that you're an entrepreneur, but just a little for me. I'm sorry.
Okay. And did we ask your height?
I am the 5'5" Idris, man. I swear, bro. I get it. The height, man. The height is a killer. I get it all the time.
No,
But
you have a great smile.
Appreciate it.
You just a little.
Appreciate
I want to be picked up.
Damn.
never know. Never know. Don't judge a book by the look at the cover. You don't know.
Exactly. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, she's someone that's your type.
She is a beautiful woman, put
nice
together well. I love like the glitter, the little color coordination,
you.
everything. You know,
See?
sparky.
Like
You know, look good.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, yeah. Beautiful smile as well.
Thank you. Your name and age and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon initially because you said you're an entrepreneur and then you listed like a number of other things after. But like as an entrepreneur, like what are you selling or what are you doing? Because it sounded like you just had a whole bunch of, no disrespect, hobbies.
Actually, I make money in everything that I do.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
So
do
you're
comedy
doing a little bit of
shows. I do
everything.
podcasting. Yes, everything.
Okay.
My actor, I just shot in a movie, just released in a movie. So
Congrats.
yeah,
Okay.
no hobbies. These are everything I'm passionate about, and I make income off of what I do.
Okay.
It's not a hobby.
Okay. Yeah, it just sounded like that. So that's like that was my
Absolutely.
initial pop aside. Like I said, trying to give it the whole notion of what I used to be, what I'm used to. So that was it really. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Yes, put together well. Nice smile. Like the little outfit, the shoes is complimenting the fit.
My
you
friend
know,
hates these shoes.
What?
She hates them with a passion.
It looks good.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it look good.
She hates them. I bought 2 of them.
You look great.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, your name and age and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Sophia, 36. Maybe it's the height, I believe, but I love everything that you do. I'm a creative as well. I do a lot of different things, and yeah, I think that was about it. And maybe the age gap. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love the black and white. Like I love black and white. That's my favorite color. So
Went with some neutral. I just
Yeah.
want it to be neutral, right?
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, you know, okay, I think all of women came out. They're all beautiful. I just, didn't get to know anybody, but it is what it is. Respectfully.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, let's
Oh.
head on back. Unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him,
That's the
ladies.
last dude. All right.
Thank you.
He's cool. Yeah, what's up to him? Damn.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes, make sure you click on that link in the description box below and fill out a form to be considered. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all next time.
Okay, that was interesting. So, how'd you guys like that episode? So, yes, actually, thank you for just clarifying that. I'm definitely going to be doing readings. So, when it comes to with that, if you guys are open to, erotic readings or your relationship readings or like a healing reading too, or even like a message too, feel free to post your question. So, yeah, definitely. When it comes to with that, if you don't want to see my sweaty, glistening, I know if you guys don't notice, my skin is glistening right now on my forehead. So when it comes to with that, but with my opinions on the episode that we just watched, it was interesting, but I kind of feel bad for the guys just because it's like they're decent dudes. But like some of them got picked, but most of them didn't. So it's like 50-50, so hopefully too when it comes to the guys out there too who are in Arlette's episode. Hope you guys find a compatible partner too out there. So just don't give up. I believe in you guys. To all the good men out there. Yeah, no fucking bozos. We don't support no bozos up in this bitch. So for sure, definitely appreciate that for sure. Definitely. Yeah, it was a good episode for sure. So yes, indeed. Let me see if I could switch up my camera real quick. Let's see if hopefully it will work out. God damn it, man. Let me see if I could get my camera to unzoom in this bitch. So let's see. Let's see this. Hopefully this will work. Let me see if I could when it comes to with that. So oh shit. God damn it. But anyways, if you guys want like a specific reading, especially for your today's reading too, just feel free to, post your questions in the chat. I'll definitely will try to get to you guys too. So let me see. You want a message? Okay, I got you. And I got Michelle. All right, cool. I got you. So let me see if I could do that. Okay, Melinda. Okay, I'll give you a message for sure. I got you. So let me see what I could pull for you for today. So let me see. You're welcome. So, message from Melinda today. Let me see if I can pull it up in this book. There you go. Interesting. You got the card of authenticity, Melinda. So this is a really powerful message here too, if you could see it. So let me see if I could put it on the screen so you can really just check it out. So Melinda, today's message that you got too, when it comes to with the healing messages, is all about authenticity. So when it comes to with this message, just really staying true to who you are, just really being authentic and genuine and real when it comes to who you are as a person, and just really continue to really just be your authentic self. So how you want to express that, to really just expressing that with your body, with your voice, with your energy, with your thoughts, with your opinions and all that too. Just really staying true to who you are and just really continue to be authentic. So authenticity, it really helps us to really just be authentic and real and not being fake, basically too. And when it comes to with this message for you, Melinda, just really taking the time for yourself to really just being authentic and really continue to really just be your authentic self. So really powerful message here when it comes to for you and for anyone who resonates with this message too. Just really continue to really just be your authentic self and really not faking the funk, basically. So powerful message here for you, Melinda. Really powerful. Oh yeah, welcome back, Kay. You woke up again? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm just doing readings right now. So if you want like a message for today or anything else, just feel free to post your question. And then after that, and I'll be wrapping this up. So let's do this. So let me see if I could put my drink somewhere too. Hold on a second. Yes. Yes, indeed. So welcome back, Kay. So let me see. She got her second win for sure. She's ready for round two. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. That's cool. I respect that. I respect that. So that's cool. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, anyways, let's go to Michelle's question. And she wants a message and a spicy reading along with it. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Michelle, so I could put all your messages in one, if that's cool with you. So let me see. Oh, you're welcome, Melinda. I'm glad it was helpful for you. Cool stuff. And yeah, just really continue to be your authentic self. You know, just really being real in who you are. Good stuff. Really powerful. So we'll just continue to be your authentic self, Melinda. We got this. So, Michelle, what we got for you? Interesting. Michelle. Let's see what we got for you. Yeah, card you got? Ooh, believe. That's interesting. That's a really interesting message here. So let's see what we have for this message for you, Michelle, when it comes to the other two cards. So believe. Let's see. Interesting. What do we have here for Michelle? So Michelle. Ooh, going deeper. That's an interesting one. So interesting, going deeper. Wonder what that means too for you. Interesting, interesting. Let me see if I could line them up for you so you could see them better. So interesting. Believe in going deeper. Interesting. Now that's an interesting combo there for you, Michelle. And let me see if I could line them up again. Just when it comes to you with these messages. Let's see what we have next. So let's see what we have for you here. Let's see. Let's see. What is the answer to her questions? Hey, going deeper into role play. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, Michelle, you got some interesting messages here. So for you, Michelle, for your reading today too, when it comes to you with your message from spirit and spicy reading, putting it all together. So feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts if any of these messages resonate with you. So like when it comes to you with believing, and especially for you, Michelle, just really believe in yourself no matter what, believing that you're an awesome person, that you could do anything that you put your mind and heart to. And just like in general, also just really believing in yourself when it comes to with this message that you could see too on this with this 4K camera that I'm using too. So when it comes to with believing, just really believing in yourself also when it comes to with this message. And just by going deeper into that as well, when it comes to with this message, and just by going deeper with it when it comes to with believing in yourself. And just really, if any of your relationships with yourself or even just like, if you're connecting with somebody too, friendship or otherwise, just really going deeper into that in a really genuine and healthy way, of course, too. So when it comes to with this message, just by going deeper into that, just really exploring that avenue too, if you feel comfortable and ready to do so. But also as well, just like when it comes to with role playing, it's just like, hey, if you like to dress up or anything like that, just really exploring that too when it comes to just with anything. So whatever that's in your business when it comes to grown folks, just putting that out there for you, Michelle, or for anyone too who resonates with these messages, just really doing this in a really powerful way when it comes to with role playing. So it's like, hey, you want to just, dress up or just have fun doing something with role playing. Just really having fun with that too when it comes to with your relationships and just really exploring that avenue as well when it comes to with this message for you too. So really interesting stuff here. And again, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about that as well in the chat. And oh my goodness. But the next self is to get my ass back into doing lives. That feeling of being the energy. Oh, that's beautiful. You're gonna go back to doing lives and podcasts? Yeah, you got my support on that. That's cool. Cool stuff. I'm looking forward to that, Melinda. Oh no, I'm sorry about that, buddy. That's messed up. Oh no. Just role playing makes you think of role playing with someone, but it won't amount to anything serious. Yeah, I understand that for sure. Yeah, I get that. So I respect that. It's just like having fun, but it won't like lead to anything more. So I understand that for sure. So cool stuff. Powerful. Okay, okay. If that made sense to you in that way, and that's cool. So however you want to interpret these messages too for you, Melinda, and for anyone else who got a reading, that's you. So that's beautiful. So powerful stuff right there. Hmm. So hopefully that's helpful for you, Michelle. And thank you for being open to receiving a reading today too. And if you want like post another question that you're curious about, feel free to just post it in the chat. If not, I could just post some cards for the collective and I can just wrap this podcast up. So yeah, that's basically it. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So anyone else has a question, just feel free to post it in the chat. And I will definitely will post some cards for you if you're open to that, of course. So oh, you want to see my reading? Okay. I'll post some cards on myself if you guys want to see that. Oh, definitely Spirit has your back with someone in mind. And especially for anybody too. So there's always someone for everybody, like the old saying goes. So for sure. I believe in that, Michelle. I agree with that. Kay wanted a reading? Let me see. Let me see if I could find her. Question. Okay, I got it. I got it. Cool. What is Spirit trying to tell you today? Okay, I got you, Kay. And let me see if I can find, and I'll probably do my reading last. There we go. So what is Spirit trying to tell you today, Kay? I'm gonna pull some cards for that. I could pull a card for you on that. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. What is Spirit trying to tell you? Oh, shoot. Interesting. You got the card of joy, okay? So I'm about to share this beautiful message for you too when it comes to you with that. So let me see if I can oh my goodness. Pull that up for you too. So when it comes to with your message for you, TDK, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts if this message resonates with you. And you got the card of joy. So if you could see this message right here, and it's just like when it comes to you with joy, just really practicing that and just really bringing more joy into your life and however you want to express that when it comes to certain activities that bring you joy or with people and company that you want to connect with or anything too, just really finding anything that helps you to really just bring more joy into your life also, and just really doing that in a really healing and powerful way. And just like with joy and in many forms too, it's just like when it comes to just like how you want to express that, how you want to bring that in your life also, just really connecting with that kind of energy too, and especially doing anything that's really joyful for you too. Even if it's just like the smallest things too, just really bring that kind of joy into your life, however you want to express that by yourself or with other people or in general too, just really doing your best to bring more joy into your life. That's really healing and very powerful for you. So when it comes to with this message for you, Kate, hopefully it's very helpful for you, especially, for this message from Spirit too, for today, for this week, for this month, for this year, especially for spring, summer coming up too around the corner. And yeah, or even for anybody too who really resonates with this message, also just really doing your best and really just finding ways to really just bring more joy into your life, also in the most powerful ways, and really just putting your own spin to it as well. So hopefully that makes sense to you and to anyone else too who really just resonates with this message. So she and her hands are ready like she's ready to hold something. She might see a magician card and show tools and abilities. Oh, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a good way to look at that. And thank you for saying that too, Michelle. Definitely, for sure. Joy, definitely. Joy in your hands too. It definitely reminds me of the magician card in the tarot decks. Definitely, for sure. Mm-hmm. And she's holding her hands to her body. Joy. Definitely, joy comes from within. Definitely, for sure. That's a good way to look at that. That's beautiful. You just enjoy it. It's definitely, it could really look different for so many people and how you really want to express that joy too and bring it into your life, even within ourselves too. It's really powerful. So definitely, for sure. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, it can also be manifesting too. So however it looks for UK and especially for anyone who resonates with that message too. Definitely, for sure. Powerful. I'm glad it was helpful, Kay. So thank you. And just like, for you too, just really bringing more joy into your life, however you want to express that within yourself and how you want to bring that towards your life too and for yourself. Just really connect with that too in the most powerful ways and putting your own spin to it as well. So very powerful stuff right there. Very powerful. Definitely, sure. So interesting. Let me see if I could put this camera back a little bit. There we go. So let's see. Do I see any other cards here? Questions here too? So let me see. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Kay. I'm glad it was helpful for you too, especially when it comes to you with joy as well. I'm glad it was helpful. Joy is my niece's name, Linda. Oh, that's awesome. Shout out to your niece, Michelle. So yeah, shout out to your niece, Melinda and Michelle. That's beautiful. Joy is your niece's name. That's awesome. Good stuff. So I'll probably pull some cards on my end, and I'll probably just wrap it up too. So my reading will be like a collective and a personal reading for me too. So let me see what I get. So I want to go past the 3 hour mark, but for you guys, I'll do it. So let's do this. I'm gonna pull some cards on my end. So let's see what we have here. Let's have collective and Hmm. Interesting. Believing. This card came back, so that's interesting. But now we're gonna get things a little more spicy. Things are about to get spicy with these cards here too. So let's see. Interesting, interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Here. Uh-oh. I got a feeling about this one. Fetish? What the fuck is going on with this fetish card? What the hell? Hey, yo, man. What are you trying to tell me, Spirit? The fuck? Hey, yo, the fetish card. What the hell? That's interesting. What is the answer to this? That's interesting. What the fuck? What is going on here? Yeah, I'm gonna be tripping with this one. What the hell? So what the hell is going on here? So this is gonna be pretty interesting. If I get another interesting card, I'm gonna be flipping balls here. I'm telling you that. What the hell? Let's see what we got here. Let me see what we got here. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Let's see what we got. Let's go. Let's feel looking at a body. Try new things. Oh my gosh, man. My true self coming out, Kay. What the hell? The spirit finished to me. Hey, yo. I'm not sure what these cards mean, but we're gonna just dive deep into this motherfucker. So, oh my gosh. Try new things. What the fuck? I'm not sure what that means, but hey, let's see what let's see where this goes. Let's see. Especially for the collective. So this is gonna be a learning lesson for all of us. All right, all right. So, oh my goodness. So I pulled 3 cards for myself and then for the collective. So if any of these messages resonate with you guys too, and for me too, they kind of hit home in the ways. So when it comes to with the first message too, it's just like when it comes to with believing. So just really believing in myself and everything else when it comes to what I can do and accomplish and everything else. It's like, yeah, always believing in myself too, to never give up, to always just never have that kind of like strong kind of like spirit too, to never give up on myself, to always just really believing in myself to that I know I can accomplish anything. So that's a really beautiful message to, to learn from, especially for anyone too who resonates with this message also. When it comes to with believing in yourself as well. When it comes to with this message too. So okay. Oh my gosh. Do I need another one for the follow-up? Oh my gosh. So when it comes to with this message, but like when it comes to with the fetish card, I'm not sure what this is all about. So I may need to just, believe in my fetishes or something. I don't know. It sounds kind of weird saying that out loud though, especially on freaking YouTube. um, it's just like maybe it's just I need to just like believe in my fetishes, or I don't know, when it comes to your unique, maybe because I like women, and of course too, it's a gorgeous women in this card. So it's just with this, so believing in my fetishes basically, and just really being open to trying new things as well when it comes to with these messages too. So definitely for sure, just trying new things with my fetishes and all that. So really cheeky right here. And yeah, definitely, if these cards resonates with anyone who resonates too for the collective, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about that as well too. Really just believing in your fetishes and just really being open to trying new things basically. So when it comes to with these messages, it's really interesting. So yes, I did. I did sign up to with the with those there was like another tantric event, so I might go to one on the 23rd of May. So definitely for sure. So thank you for asking that. You're psychic, Michelle. So definitely for sure. Worship some feet. Hey yo. Hey yo, that's wild. Okay. But I'll keep that in mind though. For sure. For sure. Hey, just realized the cameraman didn't so raw. Yeah, the camera guy was pretty gentle today. So definitely for sure. But I'll pull like two more spicy cards just for clarification. So for anyone who's just curious about that, I'm gonna pull two more cards right there. Let me see if I can, you know, find some more clarification when it comes to with with these messages. So let me see. Definitely for sure. I'll definitely keep you guys updated with that as well. Yeah, definitely. Definitely will keep you guys updated with that for sure. To share some details too. So yeah, all right, cool, cool. Okay, clarification. You got it, you got it. So this will be my last reading. So clarification of the reading that I just what do we have? Let's see. Mm, mm, mm. Worship some feet. Hey yo. Wow, that's something else. That is something else right there. And so what do we have here? What do we have here? Let's see, let's see. What the fuck? Oh, I got the domination card again. What does this mean? This I got this last time. I'm tripping out now. What the fuck? Hey yo, I got the domination card again. What the hell? Yo, what the fuck? Oh, Steph is right. What the fuck? Oh shit. So let me see what I can. What's the answer to these messages too? So what the fuck? Melinda laughing and shit. Same with Kay. Oh my gosh, y'all just having a good time, huh? Y'all being entertained tonight. What is up with this shit? So let's see. Let's see. What is the answer to this domination card? Oh, I got a strong feeling here. Take the initiative. What? Yo. Yo. My gosh, man. I have to play the. I have to be the fucking dominator over here. So what the hell's going on with these cards? What the fuck? Hey, yo. Do you want to dominate or be dominated? What? Hey, yo. That's a good question there. I'm gonna have to come back to you on that one because I don't know. What the fuck? Hey, yo, that's wild. That's wild. So definitely, definitely. Whips and chains because snack that booty. Oh my goodness. that answers it. What does that mean, Kay? It means I go both ways or what? Oh shit. That's interesting. So, interesting. This is the follow-up. So, like when it comes to you with these messages, it's just like, let me see if I can put it down. Yeah, that's basically it. Try new things, basically. So just really, be the aggressor, when it comes to you with the domination card. What the fuck? Safe words equals sage. Hold up. You got me cracking up. Y'all is just talking shit now. Hey, yo. So when it comes to a domination, it's just like, got to take the initiative, or just like when it comes to being submissive. I don't know. It's just like there's this woman there and this is dude who's being submissive. So it's like there's a sub right there and there's someone who's being dominant. So really spicy energy with this message here too. And it's just like, oh, interesting. Just really be the aggressor, or just really being open to someone being dominant towards me. I don't know. But like when it comes to the answer to that, when it comes to being domination, just really taking the initiative. So I really got to make the move on here too, on my part. So definitely for sure with this message, so definitely taking the initiative when it comes to with this message, and just like make the first move and all that stuff. So I guess I gotta be the dominator over here too, or have you guys people say in their lifestyle and all that shit. So how you guys feel about these cards together too? So hey yo. Mm, mm, mm. Hold up, let me see if I can straighten out these cards. Let me see what you guys are talking about in the chat. So hold on a second. Let me see if I can straighten these out. Seems like you need to be like, girl, get your ass over here, and she'll see. Let me see that. Jay play it on the radio. Oh, for sure. So I gotta be the dominant force here too, basically. Okay. All right. Yeah, I see what you guys are saying. All right. Yeah, you're spicy, Jay. You're the man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take note of that. I'll take note of that for sure. So interesting, being open to new things and just really being the aggressor, basically, in a really genuine and respectful way, of course. So definitely, for sure. I'll definitely will take note of that. So interesting messages here too. So especially with the follow-up too. So oh my gosh. I'll share them again one more time for anyone who's just popping in. So domination, which is really interesting message here. And just like, take the initiative. So really gotta just make the move, that. So be the aggressor in a really genuine and healthy way, and consensual way, of course, too. So definitely for sure. Dominate. You trust the cards, dominate for sure. So definitely. Oh shit. Okay. Definitely for sure. Get the muscles out and take your woman to them shit. Okay. I'll definitely will take note of that, Michelle. Definitely for sure. I will definitely do that. Thank you for your advice, guys. I appreciate it. So, oh man, my reading was pretty awesome. Holy shit. Didn't expect that though, that's for sure. Most interesting. So, and that's a good way to end things there too when it comes to with those spicy messages right there. So let me see if I can put my camera back to my FaceTime. And there we go. Here we go. So that concludes with the after hour conversations. So yes, definitely boost of confidence for sure. That was a well needed reading right there too. So definitely for sure. I'll definitely will take note of that too, especially to the event I'm going as well in the 23rd. So definitely, I appreciate you guys too. So shout out to you, Michelle, Belinda, Cape Travel, Cecily, you name it, anybody too who's watching this live and watching the replay. I appreciate you guys too. So again, I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for the birthday gifts in May. I appreciate you guys for the birthday wishes and the gifts and all that. And I really do appreciate you guys too. You don't have to get me anything, but I love you guys too when it comes to with that. And of course, too, if you guys love this podcast, if you guys learned something from watching Pop the Balloon or the other videos that I share with you guys too, you're more than welcome to share your own feelings and thoughts about that. And I'll make sure to post the videos too when it comes to what we watched so far, what we reacted to, what we have an open conversation about in the description below. I might do that tomorrow morning or wherever I get a chance to. And definitely there'll be more podcasts like this when it comes to with the, after hour shows too. So Jay, just to remind you to wrap it up, you got that card before. Yes, wrap it up for sure too. So yes, I'll definitely will protect myself too. So thank you for that reminder. Always play it safe for sure. So definitely. Thank you for that as well. So definitely, thank you, Michelle, for that reminder. And for anyone who's on a similar path, just always be safe out there too, especially if you're connecting with somebody too. So yes, thank you for anyone who's just watching this live and watching our replay. I'll be back live, next Saturday at the same time at the same place. If you guys ever want to vote for any kind of content that you guys want to see next week, feel free to, make your voices be heard, when it comes to the voting polls and all that stuff too. And I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys too. And if you guys want to connect with me on social media or email me or just send me a text, feel free to do that at any time, any place when it comes to if you with my links and all that. So new rubbers, they do protect lose their protective abilities after time goes by. Don't leave no wallet if you have one sitting on it. Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you for that reminder, Michelle, for sure. I'll definitely will remember that. So thank you for that. Oh my goodness. So thank you for that, for the awesome reminders. And if you guys like this podcast, feel free to
Smash
the like button. I really will help with the channel and all that stuff too. And of course, too, if anyone gives you any kind of crap too for any kind of reason when it comes to like with anything, especially with human behavior, because people are awesome, but they could be weird at the same time. So people give you any kind of crap or any kind of reason, just tell them that.
Shut your bitch ass up.
And just really give them the boot like this.
Get the fuck out of here. The fuck.
Motherfucker. And if people don't like you for who you are, just tell them this.
People don't like how you be yourself. Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy through all lips. That's all you do.
That's all you do. And you know what? Just making a promise to yourself to always believe in yourself and you love yourself. Kind of like what this legendary wrestler says.
And that is a promise.
Definitely. So with that being said, I will see you guys around next week for sure. And happy very late birthday to the podcast. Oh, no worries. Happy birthdays to your kids, Kay. No worries. You don't have to feel bad about that. Yours family always comes first. So happy birthdays to your sons also. And I really do appreciate the birthday wishes too. So it's all good. And I appreciate you too. And so, yeah, no worries, Kay. Don't feel bad. It's all good. Don't even worry. Don't sweat it. It's cool. When you say happy birthday, that's fine with me. So I'm a grown man, so I'm used to that. Oh yeah, shout out to the August babies out there too. So Michelle and my dad got the same birthday, which is going to be really interesting. So might do something special for my dad's birthday too in August. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, for being here too, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys again too. So peace and many blessings to all you guys, to the mods out there, to the people who are watching this live and watching the replay. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys around next week. So peace and many blessings. All right, let's end it on a good note.